Well, I can't see you now, but yes.
What's up, you guys? It is Saturday night. You know this as Straturday Night. Johnny Bean TV, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. We're an hour earlier tonight. I hope you guys dig that. Let me know in the chat if you like the earlier show time, because we'll just move the show back an hour. Eventually, the show will be on at like... I didn't even say the punchline yet. Eventually, this will be like a 6 in the morning show. Friday morning. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, we're live, you guys, and we're doing a special giveaway tonight, as we do Saturday nights. We got music news, awesome stuff happening. I played a gig last night, and I'll play you some footage from that. Awesome stuff. So let's do this. This is Johnny Bean TV, you guys, and thank you. Somebody in Sweden is on my website. Thank you, Sweden.
Maybe it's Ola.
It might be. Hey, it could be.
Yeah.
All right. All right. We'll see you guys in a minute. Bye-bye.
You're watching Johnny Bean TV. I'm Old England, the guy with the face on the live stream right now.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Why'd I say bye-bye? We're actually starting. I should say hello. This is the part of the show where I let the Facebook people in. So I have to hurry up and jump over to my Facebook, edit the audience, make it public. All right, we're on Facebook. You guys know we're doing giveaways. If you want to win, jump over to Facebook. Say hello in the Facebook chat as well. Extra chance to win. Oh, wait, I just realized... how are we doing on the, there we go. There we go. Straturday Night.
Hello, everybody.
You guys, what's up, you guys? Welcome. Johnny Bean here. Ron Gunner, Fretworks Guitar Repair. If you need your guitar fixed, especially if you live in Ohio, let Ron know. They can bring your stuff right to the, to your business, right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Very good. Right on, man. You guys, you know, we do special giveaways on Saturday nights. And tonight, I'm going to give away, it's a little desktop microphone. Here it is. Look at this. There it is. And just to show you guys, it's brand new. This thing's totally brand new. I just tried it out. And let's see if we can
get it working.
Can you hear that?
Yes.
Hello.
Sir.
Hello. 1 2 1 2. That should be this mic.
That is.
There it is.
It is.
So see, it works. So we're giving this away tonight. So make sure you say something in the chat. And I have this echo in my head from using all these different things. So I'm talking really fast to try to get faster than the echo that I'm hearing. Although I look crazy because you guys don't hear the echo. Only I do. Right? All right.
Yep.
We're giving this away tonight. Little desktop microphone, brand new. If you want to win this, participate in the live chat.
Laz, you need that.
Right? Let me get the other one going here. Okay. All right. There we go. I should be back to the main
That's normal.
mic. Okay. All right. So we're giving this away tonight. So you got to participate in the chat. Okay?
And now, everyone, that has been officially used by Johnny Bean.
Yeah. Look at that. All right. If you want to win this tonight, if you want to win this little desktop microphone, it's adorable. Participate in the live chat. Ask us questions. Ask us comments. Does that work? So there you go. That's yes. That's the giveaway tonight. Okay. So let's say hello to the top tier of channel members here on Johnny Bean TV YouTube channel. Channel membership. It's a awesome way to help support the channel and support these shows. The top tier are the executive producers, and they are currently Sherman Callahan, Michael B. Live, CC, Nova 9, Michael Smith, Music Therapy, Laz, R. Habs, Warlag, Patty Dill, Fairfield Guitar Co., Majestic PB and J-Cat, Guitarman 45, and Janice Lala. Those are the executive producers. And if you're having deja vu today, like I am, it's because I did a show already today, and we'll actually talk more about this tonight. This is very big news in the world of Van Halen. So we'll be talking about that in a little while. Let's see, but channel membership. If you'd like to help support the channel, all you got to do is click the join button. You get your name in green in the chat, like Majestic PB and J-Cat. I see you, man, because your name is in green. Let's see. Ron Gunner, I see you. Majestic Laz. Majestic Therapy Laz. I see you. Actually, during the show earlier, I called him Music Therapy Labs by accident.
Come and get your lab work done with music therapy.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. I think we actually have it. We got that one.
Close enough.
That one works. So let's see. And if you'd like to help support the channel, Super Chats is an excellent way to help support the channel, because it changes the color of my lights behind me. If you're wondering what that even means, well, they're lights. They change with your Super Chats, your help supporting the channel, supporting these shows. You can actually make these not pink. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, they do change on their own. As you can see, they slowly change. But if you would like to make them a certain color, like red, drop a super chat and help support the channel. And you can actually do that on any other video on the channel here as well, with what's called a super thanks. You click that little thanks icon, and you can drop a super thanks on any one of the almost 4,000 videos on the channel here. We have a lot of videos, you guys. We've been doing this since 2006. Been doing the live shows since 2016, I think.
How many cameras have you went through in all this time?
3. I think I'm on my 3rd one right here, and I'm actually looking to get a new one at some point. This is my 2nd microphone I've gone through. No, that's not true. This is like the 3rd mic. And yeah. So let's see, where are we? I get messed up. We're trying to get to 10,800 YouTube subscribers. We're only like 9 away. We got a couple subscribers earlier today. So help us get to our big goal of 10,800, and then after that we can go to 10,900, and so on. And speaking of going, I'll be at the NAMM show, January 24th, 2024. It'll be amazing, you guys. If you want exclusive NAMM coverage, this is the place you want to be, because while other shows are bringing you this, like that, you don't want to be seeing that. No, you want to be seeing this. Oh,
yeah, and you'll probably be seeing those guys from Poison, right?
I might be seeing those guys from Poison, you know, including this guy.
Hey, this is Ricky Rocket, and you're watching my buddy Johnny Bean right here on his channel.
Yeah, thank you, Ricky Rocket. Probably see him. We'll probably see, let's see, we'll probably see MJ.
Hi, this is MJ from the Seymour Duncan NAMM 2023 in Anaheim, California. You're watching Johnny B.
Johnny Bean.
Johnny Bean, okay? Thanks for all your support.
Yeah.
She makes great pickups.
She makes great pickups that are owned by
from Mr. Seymour.
There we go. Hi guys, Seymour here at the NAMM 2019 with Johnny B.
We're having a good time, and enjoy.
Yes, yes, everybody. Seymour Duncan pickups. They're the best.
They are. Now, I think that's funny
they
that
are.
he's wearing a name tag that says Seymour Duncan on a lanyard that has his name also.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of funny. I mean, why would you need a name tag when you got the lanyard with your name on it already?
Yeah, well, because Seymour Duncan is the name of the company, and then he has to have his own name on there, too.
Which
So
happens
that's
to be the
probably-
same name.
happens to be the exact same name. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so you guys, NAMM show coming up less than, well, still a month away. A little over a month away, right?
About 6 weeks.
6 weeks away, NAMM show coverage right here on Johnny Bean YouTube, Johnny Bean Twitch, Johnny Bean Facebook. And hey, speaking of that, we're live on Facebook, Johnny Bean Facebook profile, where we got Facebook stars. You can help support the channel over there. And speaking of Facebook, yes, we're live in the exclusively Van Halen group. Yes, we're live in the EVH Gear Fans Live group and the EVH Gear Fans Live page. If you like your EVH gear, that's the place you want to be. If you like Van Halen, the exclusively Van Halen group is the place you want to be. And we're also live in the Johnny Bean TV group as well. And speaking of live, we're pretty much everywhere there is. We're on YouTube, Amazon Influencers, Cameo. You want a special video for your brand or business? Hit me up on Cameo. I just did one a couple weeks ago. We're on iHeartRadio as a podcast. We're on Spotify. Spotify is awesome. And actually, these videos are actually on Spotify as well. This is a video cast on Spotify. So you can actually watch these videos over on Spotify. Yeah, we're on TikTok, which is super amazing. We'll be live on TikTok at some point very soon. Just got to figure some stuff out, you know. So very good. It's very good stuff.
You're everywhere.
I am.
You are.
I am everywhere. Everywhere. Very busy. Yeah. So let's say hello. Let's say hello to some people really quickly. Let me see. Peggy says watching tornadoes that hit Tennessee today. Is that what? Is everything okay?
Yeah, there's major storms going on down south.
Oh no. Tennessee is awesome. Speaking of being places, I was there. I love
Tennessee.
I was in Nashville. I was at the Gibson Garage. I was at the Gibson Factory. What else? I didn't make it down to Music Row. That's the one place where people would go. That's the one place I didn't go.
Yeah. Well,
but I do follow a YouTuber that actually goes live from Music Row like every night for hours and hours. They just walk around.
Wait,
their name's Pierre.
And
I do watch some of their streams from time to time.
Did you go to Graceland?
No.
Oh, you got to go to Graceland.
Did not. I thought about going to Jack Daniels because they do have I think there's like a Michael Anthony thing there. I was going to try to go to that, but the Uber ride would have been like an hour to get there.
Ooh.
So I didn't do that. But another time, Brent Cohn, good to see you, man. Brent's been on the show here.
Cool.
He's been on here a couple times.
There you go.
Good to see you, dude. Hey, Brent, I saw your, I think you tagged me on Facebook a little while ago. Thank you so much for that, man. I just saw that minutes before we went live. JoJo says, will there be, huh? We'll be there on 1/26 Friday. You're probably talking NAMM show. JoJo, if you're there, come and find me. I'll be streaming, so I'll be pretty easy to find if you want to stream snipe me. Be pretty easy to do. So come find me at the NAMM show. We're going to have an amazing time, you guys. Zach Thong is here saying hello to Peggy. Scott is here. Awesome avatar there, man. Thimker_ is here. Hey, Thimker. Welcome. Hey now, Dakota. Good to see you, man. I remember a tornado that formed only 5 minutes away from where I live. About a few years ago. Tornadoes are not fun, man. I'm no fan of tornadoes, man. I'd rather have an earthquake than a tornado.
On average, how many earthquakes do you get a year?
That you feel?
Yeah.
Zero.
Really?
They actually feel. I mean, they happen every day.
Yeah.
But if I drive a lot, so if I'm driving, there was actually a pretty big one that happened maybe a year ago, and everybody was like, "Oh man, did you feel it?" I'm like, "No, I was driving. I didn't feel that."
We had one in Ohio about 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting in a chair, and all of a sudden it started going like this. I thought, "What the hell?" Because we never had them in Ohio. Yeah,
it's weird.
It was weird.
Yeah.
Yep.
The whole room kind of like moves, like shakes a little bit, and it's not the shaking around you got to be scared of. It's the stuff falling on you.
Yeah.
That's why they say to get into the doorway or maybe run outside or something.
I was panicking trying to protect the guitars.
Oh man. Yeah. That's actually what happened to my. Oh, that's a good segue. You don't even realize. You guys, speaking of giveaways, I've decided to give away this guitar at some point. At some point in the future on the channel here. So make sure you subscribe. You must be subscribed to the channel to be entered into all giveaways on the channel. But anyway, I've decided to give away my 92 Ernie Ball Music Man guitar at some point in the future. So you really, you got to be subscribed.
That's a cool diamond plate case.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I used last night for my my gig. It's a pedal board. It's a pedal board. I've actually toured the entire country with those, and one of them is still holding up. The other one I had to throw in the garbage. Anyway, I'll be giving that at some point, but some of you guys may know, because I play that guitar from time to time, and you see on the back of the neck, there's like a little, what do you call it? There's a little,
there's all kind of stuff on the back of the neck.
Like it fell. The guitar actually fell during an earthquake. There's a nick in the back of the neck. It happened about 30 years ago, Marty.
It's a nick.
Yeah.
Or a neck.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, so there is a nick on the back of the neck. And that happened 30 years ago during an earthquake. One of the first earthquakes I ever felt. That guitar, well, the one in the photo here, fell out of the, fell down. And it can be yours at some point on the channel here in the future.
And it is an earthquake survivor.
It is. It definitely is.
Cheech asked a question for you there. He wants to know who's going to NAMM with you, Johnny.
Well, technically, I'm going by myself, but I'll be meeting up with some friends. Always. I always see people down there. I mean, pretty much left and right. Everywhere I go, I see people. So I'll be meeting up with a lot of people, and it'll be awesome. But technically, I'm going by myself.
Did Dane ever say if he's going?
I don't know. I haven't seen Dane. I haven't seen him for a while. I remember technically it's not. That's what's so weird is the NAMM shows. The past couple of years have been during like weird months and like not like stretched out like a year like normal, like January. It's been like May and or I don't know. It's been weird. So technically, the last NAMM wasn't even a year ago yet. It was in. It wasn't like not even a year. Not even close to a year. Right?
In January?
The last one.
That was March, wasn't it?
Something like March, yeah.
Yeah.
Which it's only December now. So anyway, the last NAMM, I'll just say it like that. I remember, was it that last one? I think I saw Dane. Dane Zimmerman of Zim's Guitars, Mesa, Arizona.
Yeah, when you were streaming live, you ran into him and his son.
I ran into him. Okay. But the NAMM before that, I ran into him outside a hotel, and he's like, sorry, Johnny, I'm too tired. You know, he was going back to the hotel, and that was it. I only saw him literally for like 2 minutes. And then the people I was hanging out with bolted, and I missed that. I couldn't find them again.
Hey, Zach. Zach said if he wins the guitar, he's going to give it to me.
Oh, right on, man.
Thank you, Zach.
And the thing is, Ron's on the show, so he's disqualified.
Yeah, I can't win it unless he wins it and gives it to me.
Unless Ron rage quits at some point, then he'll be eligible. Oh, usually people that rage quit, I never see again. So
I don't have anything behind me to hit. That was close. That was close.
Are you going to NAMM? Me? Who, me? Yes, I am. And hopefully Ron can go at some point.
Yeah, not this one, but I'm looking forward to the 2025 one.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of fun, man. We have a great time. I mean, if you watch the stream from... See, I want to say last year, but it still wasn't last year. We still have less than a month to go before I can say last year's NAMM. But we have a great time, you guys. And actually, does Nightbot have one of those? Let me just put NAMM in the... By the way, you guys, if you see all those links that Nightbot is spamming the chat with, that is me. I am Nightbot. So if you see those, you can trust those links. And I do have Sweetwater affiliate links in the chat. So if you see some cool gear that Nightbot is saying, hey, check this out, click on that link, check out that gear. It's awesome, awesome stuff.
From a trusted source.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Amiga Rules going to NAMM would be so fun. It is. It's a lot of fun. Oh, there it is. Thank you, Nightbot. Yeah, Let's Walk NAMM 2023. 4/13. Okay, so it was April. April 13th was like that would have been like the first day, I think. I don't know. We had a great time. I streamed for like 4 hours one day, couple hours another day. And now that we're on Twitch, you know, we'll be on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. I mean, a number of places, and it's gonna be great. So there you go. If you want to get a taste of what it's going to be like coming up next month, click on that link right there. It's in the chat over there on YouTube. Click on that link.
I watched it live, people.
I
watched it as you were streaming it.
Yeah. We had just an amazing time, and we're gonna have an amazing time this year as well. Let's see. Music Therapy Labs. Are you signing up for the Kiesel event too? No. Well, I don't know. I didn't know about it. What is the Kiesel event? Let us know. Written nasty. What are you talking about? Written nasty. Laz, it's not this kind of show. This ain't my OnlyFans. Although I am on OnlyFans. So follow me on OnlyFans as well. Let's see. By the way, you guys, you're not dreaming. We are an hour earlier tonight. So you guys will be rested for your Sunday morning show with Music Therapy Labs. I think Laz is having a show tomorrow. I think. I don't know.
Hey, Laz. Laz, Livermore Fire Station number 6 has the longest burning light bulb in the world. It's been burning for 113 years.
Really? That's interesting. We're going to have to check that out. Laz, you need to go over there.
I saw that on a documentary the other day.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. They talked about how the manufacturers of light bulbs quickly discovered that, wow, if we make them this good, then the people are going to buy one, or they'll have to replace them. So they met and decided to make them only last so many hours, so you got to keep buying them every now and then. And the only people would help was the manufacturers. But the longest one is in Livermore Fire Station number 6, and apparently when they go out on a call, they tap it, which I would be afraid of, hitting it and knocking it out. But it's there. It's been burning since like 1902 or something like that.
Oh my goodness, that's a while.
I know it has nothing to do with guitars, but he said Livermore, and that just
that has nothing to do with the guitars. And also, this video I'm about to show you has nothing to do with guitars either, except the guy in this video plays guitar. I need to make room to upload a video to show you guys tonight. I played a gig last night. I want to show you guys 5 minutes worth of footage, but I need to make room. And first of all, let me just say hello. We just got a new subscriber. Yo, AUG AUG 71 AUG 7 August 7, 1962. Thank you for subscribing.
I would say that's a birthday.
Thank you. That's probably their birthday?
Yeah. Or maybe they're guessing yours.
Well, you're a few years off.
52.
Yeah.
1952.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to show you guys a video. This is the last time you're going to see this because I'm going to delete this. Check this out. I'm very excited. I'm about to delete this. This is like what I use for like a bumper for like a trailer or going into a video. I'm like, you know. Anyway, so it's just it's a short. So I'm going to delete that. All right, that's deleted. Okay, so I need to actually upload the gig footage. Here we go. I'm going to upload this. All right, it's uploaded.
Cool.
So, you guys, I played a gig last night, Oakland, California, and it was with my friend's band. Her name is TC, and some of you guys, if you've been watching the channel at least a few years, you've actually seen live streams on the channel here where we live stream the gigs. Last night I did not live stream because of the internet situation there and stuff. But I did film one of the songs, and then I filmed a little bit, just kind of explaining things for you guys. So we will show that as soon as it's done processing. We will show that. And then later on, we will talk about the Michael Anthony appearance at the Mammoth WVH show last night in Las Vegas, which I did talk about earlier today. And
on a surprise or a surprise surprise show.
Surprise show? Well, the thing is, it wasn't a surprise. It shouldn't have been.
No,
a
I mean
surprise
your show was a surprise show today.
My show
about your Van Halen show.
Yeah.
That was like a surprise. A bonus show, let's put it that way.
It was a bonus. Yeah, it was a bonus. But I mean, I do report on all things Van Halen. So don't be shocked if there's something in the Van Halen world and then all of a sudden, you know, I'm there. Because that's what I do. So anyway, there's the video right there. You can check that out. That was earlier today. Some of you guys saw it. We had about 40, 50 people there for the surprise show. So check that out. And what happened to 40 Grit? I haven't seen him. I don't know.
Don't know.
Let's see. Okay. All right, you guys. I actually need to refill this drink right here. So here's 5 minutes of footage from last night. And I was going to talk over some of this, although some of it I am talking over. So I really don't need to talk over this. But let me just set it up. This was a gig last night, Oakland, California. This was actually a private event for members of a tennis and swimming club. So it was done like in a I don't want to say not a ballroom, but just kind of like a room at a tennis club. That's what it is. So anyway, so I filmed a little bit, just saying, hey, here's my guitar. You'll see it, and then we did an instrumental, and let me just set this up. This instrumental was not rehearsed, so it's a little weird, a little bit. I don't know. You guys will definitely recognize the song. Country Club, Keith H. Yes, this was at a country club last night. So here's about 5 minutes. Everybody refill your drinks. And then we'll be right back. We'll talk more about it. Well, actually, it's 4 minutes, 36 seconds. So you got less than 5 minutes. I have less than 5 minutes. All right. You guys ready? Gig footage. This should be this. Okay. All right. And smash that thumbs up. Smash that subscribe, you guys. And we're doing a giveaway tonight. We're giving away a brand new out of the box desktop microphone. I tried it out at the top of the show, so we know it works. Right?
Yes, it does.
Great, didn't it?
That was perfect.
It didn't sound like this.
Or this.
But it did sound like this.
No.
No, it didn't.
It did sound like this. Which it kind of did sound like that. All right, check this out, you guys. Watch this. This is bonus footage for you guys from last night. Check this out. Please don't leave. All right, here we go. Hey, what's up, dudes? Johnny Bean here. Yeah, sorry, I said I was going to stream this gig live, but the internet here wasn't really happening, so I didn't stream it. Some of it was recorded, so if you're wondering, I ended up having to use the Kramer. I used the Kramer Beretta Special, EVH Special, had that as backup, and then this is my setup right here. There's the set list. I'll talk more about this gig on a future show. But anyway, I just want to show you guys the setup here a little bit. There you go. All right, rock on, dudes. See you guys on the next one. Johnny Bean TV.
You probably recognize this song.
By the way, this is like the worst camera angle ever for this, because I set my phone up in a hurry just to get this footage. All right, I'll be right back. Thank you so much. Oh, there's more. Yeah, there we go. Again, I apologize for the camera angle. You know, basically, we did 2 sets last night. That was the beginning of the second set. And what I didn't realize was we were doing that as an instrumental because we had played that. Do you guys remember I played like a private party? I played a private party of, what, a month ago?
A month ago. Yep.
A month ago? Yeah. I did that song at the very end. One of the MC of the party came up to me and he's like, I want to sing. And I'm like, do you know Every Breath You Take? And he's like, yeah. And so we ended up playing that song at the party, very last. And everybody at the party was singing along. It was amazing. It was fun. So when we did the rehearsal for this gig, at the very end, it's like, yeah, we should do, you know, Every Breath You Take. Except I thought the singer was going to sing it. She wasn't going to sing it. And it even said on the set list, instrumental. It said set 2, Johnny Bean plays, you know, Every Breath You Take, instrumental. And like I said, we hadn't really rehearsed it, so that's why it was kind of, you know, a little weird or whatever. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't terrible.
It looked like he's wearing Jeff Spicotti's shoes. Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Yeah. Wait, these?
Well, his those look more age. His was black and white, but same thing.
Yeah, well, no, these are brand new. They're brand new like that. The gray. You can get them in different colors and stuff now. Yeah. I wore these. Wore these last night.
And that does pretty much match that checkered Patch Jackson.
Yeah, it does.
So you could have had. You should have bought that guitar. You could have been playing that live on stage.
I could have. I could have been, yeah. The thing is, when we play these gigs, in this particular band, it seems like every time we rehearse the songs, and then it's like, yeah, and then when we do sound check, we always end up playing the gigs at a way lower volume than what the sound check is like. So it's kind of like for like last night for some of it I'm like fighting like to be quiet enough but then to be heard as well, because my guitar is not mic'd during some of these shows. I mean, it was a small room at this country club, very small room. There was like 50 or 60 people there. And then if you guys are wondering, my setup, yeah, do I have a photo? What my setup was? I mean, I did kind of show.
Did you have the Walking on the Moon pedal?
No, I didn't, because I gave that back to Laz. So I don't have that. Yeah, so there's my amp. Here, yeah, let's do this. So there's my setup from last night. It's the Fender, what's that? The DeVille 212, right cool. There. So that's really my main amplifier. I toured the country with that amp when I was in the Mayfire years ago. I mean, it's just amazing amplifier. I mean, it gets loud. It really gets like way louder. Like when I play these gigs, I'm barely on 1 when I play these gigs. So there's another photo right there. That was my EVH Wolfgang. That's the one I took to Laz's house. If you guys remember last Monday. That's a guitar. Actually, it was put together by FU Tone. I had sent the parts in and they built the guitar. So that was my backup guitar. What happened was my main Strat, this one, the one that I normally use, I put all new strings on it, and what happened was it got totally out of whack. Like the setup was, some of the strings were too low. So what I should have done was I should have changed each string by itself. But instead, I went in and I cut each string.
Yep.
You set up guitars.
That'll do it.
So what I did was I cut each string and I put, because what I was going to do is I was going to clean the neck, which I did. I clean the guitar neck. Well, here, let me just show you. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. And by the way, you guys, again, we started the show an hour earlier tonight, so I don't know. This could be a bonus hour for you guys, maybe. You know, because we always plan on doing, you know, at least a couple hours. But with this bonus hour, it could be 3.
Laz said you forgot to take the pedal back with you.
Oh, I forgot it. I forgot the pedal. I'm gonna stand for the second hour of the show. How's that? Like this. There we go. Yeah, let me show you my guitar here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so what happened was I put brand new strings on it yesterday. Oh wait. I gotta lift my monitor up. There we go. And that was my back. You're like, Johnny, how embarrassing. Okay. Just kidding. All right, so this is what I normally would have played. I love this thing. This is normally what I would have done, but I went and I cleaned. I know it doesn't look like it, but I cleaned the neck. That's actually wear into the finish, a lot of that. So, and this isn't Relic. I actually, from years of playing this guitar, yeah. I actually did all this. So I put brand new strings on it, and I would have played this last night. But what happened was I cut all the old strings off, and as I put the new ones on, I started to play it, and I realized buzzing. Wait.
That low E string, from the angle you had it there, looks like it's about a ½ inch off the fretboard. Just,
maybe it was
the way. No, that's no. They could be lower. Now you got to straighten that. What happened?
It could definitely be lower.
What happened when you cut it? You're gonna have to adjust the truss rod now.
Oh no!
Because you released all that pressure at one time, and the neck's going to snap back. So now you're going to have to adjust the truss rod.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of you guys are telling me, stop playing that guitar on Sundays. I won't be able to play this guitar tomorrow. So, but it's like buzzing down here now.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, where was it? Where is it? Yeah, listen to that. That's buzzing. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah.
Yeah, you can hear it.
Yeah. So normally I would have played this. I did not get to play it. Instead, I played the, and I took a chance last night, you guys, because normally what I do, but obviously, before I play a show, I change the strings on my guitar. So that's what I was doing. And then once I changed the strings, I'm like, oh, I can't use this. I had to act fast. And I know I've got several guitars here and think, oh, John, just grab another one. It's not that easy. When it comes to a certain gig, certain tones, certain sounds, you can't play anything. So I went through some of these, and actually it was between the is that purple? The purple Kramer Beretta Special. It was between that one, the blue one, because I have a blue one as well. And then what was the other guitar that the Hamer Phantom. It was between those, and so. But what I didn't do was I didn't change strings on the ones that I took. So I was kind of nervous. And actually, I stopped by. You guys know there's this guitar shop in San Jose called Guitar Showcase that I'm always stopping by. Awesome dudes. They're very, very cool. I stopped by and I bought some strings. Bought some strings from them. And I was planning on maybe changing my strings before the gig at the country club. We ended up doing sound check, and then people started coming in because there was tables set up and stuff. So I'm like, oh, well, I can't. I mean, technically, I could have gone downstairs into the green room area and changed the strings, and I could have done that. but I decided just to play the guitar without changing the strings, and everything was fine. I didn't have to go to the backup guitar or anything. But anyway, this guitar was awesome, you guys. I mean, we talk about these guitars all the time. I mean, I've talked about them for forever. But these Kramer, I mean, you guys saw in that footage. I played this live. It's a $200 guitar. Played it live. Sounded great. Sounded great, you know. For every breath you take, I had an effect on the guitar. So if you're wondering, like that didn't sound like just a clean guitar. No, I had what's called the what is it? My pedal board is shut, so I can't even see what the not Electro-Harmonix, ZVEX. It's called the ZVEX Lo-Fi Junkie. So it makes it's the effect of like a warped record, is what it is. And I love using that effect. I love it. I love it. So that's what I used on the track. Actually, I used it a lot for the gig, for a lot of the gig, and I thought it sounded great. But anyway, getting back to these guitars, they're awesome guitars. Worked great for the gig. And so any of you guys that are like, hey, you know, I've been thinking about it, whatever. Yeah.
For the money they charge for that guitar, it's well worth it. Well worth it.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, I've got a blue one. I've got a black one. Are those the only ones? Yeah. I think that's it. But I would definitely use it again for a gig. And speaking of that, from the gig last night, there was somebody there in the audience that actually, I guess they either book for, or they own a venue, another venue, like an actual venue in Oakland. So I think they're going to book us for another show coming up.
The Coliseum?
Oakland Stadium. I'll be playing that guitar. No, seriously, if I was to play Oakland Stadium, I would play that guitar. I mean, I thought it sounded great, felt great. And thank you for subscribing, Neil Webb. Thank you. You guys, we're getting subscribers here, man. The channel is growing. I mean, we're growing, and we want to get 10,800 YouTube subscribers by the end of this month. I think we can do that. Let me see where we're at now. We can actually do like a live
count.
We're 4 away.
Oh man,
we are 4 away from the big 10,800. Thank you again, Neil Webb. Thank you for subscribing. We're only 4 away, you guys. So log into those trolling accounts.
Now imagine when you're only 4 away from 200,000 to give away the guitar.
That would be amazing. Yeah, if we can get, if and when, it's a matter of when.
Yeah.
When we get, that's the number we set. 200,000. At 200,000 YouTube subscribers, I will give away the Music Man guitar. Not only that, I've decided to give away most of my guitars for the excitement of these shows. So, yeah, most of them are air guitars.
Come with their air amps.
You guys, we're giving away
pedal board.
We're giving away 20 air guitars tonight. Let me just go ahead and give one away right now. Jeff Davidson, you just won an air guitar. You should have it already. We just shipped it, Air Express.
Just go like this.
Yeah, go like this, and there it is.
And it's even got the whammy neck.
Jeff Davidson's already won most of the stuff on this channel. Jeff Davidson.
And if you get with Laz, you can get the wacky whammy bar to put on it too.
That's right. And Laz says he's giving away a guitar. Laz, when are you doing that? When are you going to do that? Let me know. Although I think I'll be giving away guitar before you do, most likely. Well, actually, I just did. I just gave one away to Jeff Davidson, and he's enjoying it right now. See, he has it.
Send us a video, Jeff. Are you playing that?
Yeah, Jeff. Definitely. Send us a Jeff Shreds. Laz actually needs to hit 1,000 subscribers to give a guitar away. So make sure you subscribe to Laz's channel. What's his thing? LAZ, I think. There. Oh, he just did it. There we go. All right. Subscribe to Music Therapy Laz. He'll be giving a guitar away. There he is. Right there. Very good. But even though I just gave an air guitar away, I am planning on giving away other ones, such as that one. This one I had said I would, but now I'm playing it. So now it's...
Are you going to give away the white Strat you built?
No. That one I'm keeping. Where is that? That one I'm keeping. You can't. It's off camera. No, that one I really that's like a main. That's a main guitar for me. So, but William De Silva, what pickups are in that? Aaron Norton. Oh yeah, in the guitar that Jeff Davidson has right now. Do I have to put on pants? No, you don't. You don't have to. You don't have to put on pants.
I don't know if I want to watch that video, but
yeah.
One thing about air guitars, man, you never break a string, they never go out of tune, battery never dies, and your straps never break. You're good to go.
Yeah, and you can play it anywhere you go.
Especially with air tube amps, tubes never burn out, and you can use the standby switch, and that's not going to hurt it.
And you can use an air pick. Here's one right here. See, they're awesome. Look at that. Look how thick that pick is.
You can even get air stands that hold like 500 of them. They don't take up that much room.
I got a guitar sitting right here, an air guitar. You can't even tell. Right?
That's cool.
Yeah. But no, in all seriousness, I will be giving away stuff. The Guitar Moir is filled with giveaway stuff. We got Johnny Bean Funko Pops up there. That's me. We got some Van Halen ones there. That's a Van Halen, the Van Hagar box set vinyl that we're giving away. Actually, I just peeked back there. I have two of the Right Here Right Now vinyls back there to give away. We got magazines, and yeah, some of these guitars I will be giving away. There's the Music Man right there.
Is the PV bag still full of stuff from April?
The PV bag still has NAMM swag in it that we give away. I mean, a lot of stuff. Right, Janice? Janice is sick. Huh? You got it there, Ron. Peggy is saying. Janice says, I'm sick. I will let you know about tomorrow. Okay. Let's see. Ian's Guitar Shack is here. Welcome, Ian. Good to see you, man.
You know, the hour early may have thrown everybody off, but hey. For us on the East Coast, it's nice.
Oh, it is. And for us on the West Coast, it's nice too, because that gives us it's fun. You know, I'm not sitting here.
You can go out after. You can go for brunch afterwards.
I can. Although I just had dinner.
Well.
I just ate, but I think the earlier hour I think is good. I think we'll see how tonight goes. Let us know in the chat. What do you guys? Everybody that's here, we got about 40 people here right now. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the hour earlier? In the chat, say yes or no or who cares. That would be great. And then John actually has a good question here. Explain which EVH had stainless steel frets. Do you know your EVH fret materials?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No. Nope.
Okay. I can explain this. Do I have a guitar? Yeah, I do. Let me actually I got two guitars here. Let's show this and let's explain.
He was given that Frankenstein right there.
There's one.
I wish someone would give me one.
There's one guitar right there.
That's a nice gift. Very nice gift.
One of these is no. This one. There's another one right there. So here.
All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you later.
Yeah. Good night. Actually, there's another guitar. I have a few guitars. We'll just go through these. Okay. First of all, here's a guitar, and this is not stainless steel. Okay. This was actually given to me by a longtime viewer, David Ennis. David Ennis gave me this guitar. This is an EVH Wolfgang special made in Mexico. And they're still making these. This is an earlier one. But let's see. This one, I put a German Floyd on this one. So this is an actual German Floyd right there. But anyway, the frets are not the stainless steel. They're just the, I guess, nickel, I guess.
Yeah.
Is what they would be. So, and they're pretty big.
Yeah, they look like they're jumbos.
Yeah, maybe they're jumbos. Maybe. There we go. So anyway, that's not the stainless steel. Actually, what I can do is I can take a photo. I got to take, well, can I leave these on? Yeah, I can leave these on. I'm going to take a photo side by side of both these necks. I'm going to try it. Yeah, there we go. Where's my thing? Here we go.
Yeah, that if you don't know where your thing is, that sounds personal.
Yeah. Okay. All right, there we go. I got a side-by-side photo of these necks. Here's the one with the stainless steel. Okay, this is a actually this was the guitar that was put together by FU Tone. This is a made in China EVH special body, the flat top. USA EVH pickups. Yes, this is an EVH neck pickup with the cover.
Cool.
Schaller bridge. This guitar is totally custom. Totally custom guitar. And then this is a made in China Wolfgang special neck. And this has the stainless steel frets. So as you can see, they're much smaller than the other ones. Much smaller. And some nice bird's eye.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
There. Yeah. Yeah, these are very nice necks. And again, this is a total custom guitar. I took this last night to the gig. I ended up not using it. I ended up using the Kramer. But
is that the one you took to Laz's house Monday?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I played this guitar for like a minute at Laz's house. It's got the Rocket Music Gear guitar strap. Our friends at Rocket Music Gear. Look at that. That's pretty cool.
Shiny.
Yeah. Very nice. Anyway, there we go. Janice, can I get a screenshot? Here we go. Janice, send a screen. Text me a screenshot to that number. Here we go. Here's the guitar. I want to get the strap though too. There we go. There. Screenshot that, you guys. There we go. Send that in. Text that in. 415-952-3263. And then, if you guys want to see a comparison of the two, there they are. Right there. Yeah, I know it's blurry.
Oh.
It might be too blurry. The lighting. There, you can see. You can see the one on the left is the stainless steel. They're much smaller. than the nickel ones on the right. So there's a comparison. Janice, look at this. Janice Lala photo.
Thank you, Janice.
Janice, can you tell Janice thank you?
Janice, send yourself a tweet.
Janice, can you? There it is. Thank you, Janice.
Yeah, send yourself a tweet thanking yourself from Johnny.
There I am. Thank you, Janice. That's that's what we look like right now.
Hey, wait. What's Cheech say? Right there. Look at that.
I should have told.
No.
Gift Ron. What? It keeps going
Johnny,
blurry.
It says, Johnny, you should gift Ron the black EVH for the holidays, and he will gift you that nice red telly. What do you think? Hey, all right, Cheech.
Cheech.
I guess it ain't going to happen.
No.
Nice try, though. Thanks.
No, that black EVH was a gift from somebody else, and I'm keeping it forever. Thank you. Long time, David. You guys know David Ennis? See, we have a lot of new people here. We got literally, I think, in the past less than a year, we've grown by over 1,000 subscribers.
That's pretty good.
So there's a lot of new people watching these shows. But if you go back on the channel, go back 5 years, and you'll see a viewer by the name of David Ennis. He actually gifted me 2 guitars. There's 2 guitars that I play. One is that black EVH, the one I just showed you. One is a Fender Strat. What's it called? John Biel. Oh, wait. John Biel left about 2 years ago. So most of you guys don't even know who John Biel is. He's a guy who used to say, he used to be the Janice. You know, I'm like, Janice, send me a tweet. John Biel was like the guy back then. And he's actually still in my Van Halen group. So he's still around. He's just not on the show anymore. But anyway, David Ennis, awesome dude. And I hope you're watching.
We can get that black EVH shiny.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean the matte finish one?
Yeah.
Well, wait. There's 2 of them.
This was matte
well,
finish.
The thing is, though, the matte finish is with the EVH. You want that matte finish because that's how it was. Like that color. Like Eddie played one of those matte finish. It wasn't shiny. So that's how it is. This one, yeah. Yeah, the matte. Yeah. Nah, I dig it. I dig that. Yeah, this is a great guitar. Maybe I'll play it for the next gig coming up.
There you go.
Maybe I'll play it tomorrow night.
As I say, you got tomorrow night show you can play.
Guitar ASMR tomorrow night. Which, by the way, you guys, the Guitar ASMR show, Guitar ASMR Sunday. Some Sundays I'll be doing the ASMR show where I do guitar reviews, I do unboxings, demonstrations, I play, all types of stuff. Some Sundays I'll be doing interviews. And there's at least a couple that are booked right now. And let me just see what's the one that's what's one, well, let me check. Let's see the calendar. 17. Okay, December 17th. Is that this?
That's next weekend.
Okay, so a week from tomorrow, I'll be having a band on called Plastic Culture, and they're out of Southern California. So they'll be on here. We'll be talking about what they're doing. They're booked on some tours opening for some pretty big bands. So very good. So that's coming up the 17th. And then the Sunday the 24th is Christmas Eve. So I assume I'll be celebrating Christmas. And then the Sunday after that is New Year's Eve, which you guys know we have a long time tradition of being live through on New Year's Eve here. We celebrate New Year's, East Coast, Middle Coast, Central Coast, Central Time, Dane Coast, Western Coast, and if we can stay awake, Hawaii.
Cool.
Okay, so usually we're live for several hours on New Year's Eve. Ron, if you're welcome if you want to be here. Sunday the 31st.
Cool.
And then is it January 7th?
January 7th. Yep.
January 7th, we booked Ron's son's band.
Faith in Failure.
Faith in Failure will be here. So, and we'll be talking about their band, what they have going on, what they have coming up.
They got some new recordings they're doing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And I'm going to watch. I don't want to be part of the show. I'm just going to sit and watch.
Dad, you're embarrassing me.
Yeah. Yeah. Show a picture of him at a year and a half old in a diaper dragging around a guitar.
Oh my God. That wouldn't be embarrassing at all.
He's 36 now, so it might be.
Yeah. Well,
I do like the interviews. I like the other ones you did too. It's a change from just standing there and playing guitar for that hour and a half or whatever. Because I know sometimes you go. I know you try to keep it like an hour, but sometimes you always go over.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what it is it's a lot of it is it's like scheduling too, because I've done interviews on the channel for years. I mean, we've had a lot of guests on here. Some of those I do, off the air, where I record them and then I upload them. Some of them we do live. In the past, most of the interviews have been done on Fridays. So, like anytime Billy Sheehan was here, Billy was here a couple times. Alex Skolnick from Testament. Who else have we had? Richie Kotzen was on here. Jason Becker was on here. And actually, we got news. We got some Jason Becker news to talk about. A number of people. So most of the times those shows were usually on Fridays, and then from there though sometimes we'll do a series like on Fridays. So for a while we were talking Kramer guitars Fridays. So that was a series. Now we're doing a show. We're just talking guitars, just in general guitar talk. Those are Fridays. Jackson guitars.
Which Johnny's playing now, by the way.
Well, I've played a couple of them at the Guitar Center. They're awesome. Paul Gilbert, yeah. Whenever Paul Gilbert is on the show, might be on a Friday.
I think he wants your hat, Johnny.
Huh?
I think Paul wants your hat the way he's looking at it.
Oh yeah. Actually, that's one of two selfies. I have another selfie you guys have never seen with us. That's just one of them. On the other one, I don't think he's looking at me. The other one, he's like making a face in the other one. Janice, can you find that photo? Anyways, yeah, there's a whole nother selfie with those guys. I'll have to show you guys at some point. Janice, send me a tweet reminding me to find the Paul Gilbert Nuno alternate selfie. That's what it's called in the file on the computer. Find that one, and we'll show that. But anyway, yeah. So what I was saying though is the interviews generally were on Fridays because the way it worked on this channel here for a long time. Janice is taking the test. I will let you know. Okay. Nino is doing his guitar face. Yep. Right on. Okay. Let's see. We got a couple hours to kill. So when I started doing this show, and actually I can go back to this.
Whoa.
Years ago. Was that you? Oh yeah, you're having an earthquake there. I just saw that. Everything okay?
Yeah. I got them. They're fine.
Everything's cool.
Santa didn't fall off behind me. We're cool.
So, all right, let's go back to the beginning. Let's go way back to 2012, I think. You guys, smash that thumbs up. And don't forget, we're doing a giveaway. We're giving away a microphone. Brand new. Brand new microphone. We're giving this away. So say something in the chat.
2012, I was 10.
So let's go back to the year 2012. Google, if you wanted to go live on YouTube, you had to use something called Google Hangouts. So we started doing Google. Well, actually, this goes back to before I was doing. Well, technically, that's not true. I used to jump in to Hangouts. Sammy Hagar, Michael Anthony, Joe Satriani, they had a band called Chickenfoot. And now they're about to do a tour celebrating the music of Van Halen. Which, by the way, you guys, Wolfgang Van Halen said himself that he's stoked that they're doing that tour. And I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be shocked if we saw Wolfgang at some point jamming with them. And we will get to more of that in a little bit. But let's go back to 2012. The band Chickenfoot were doing Google Hangouts. And if you do your research, you'll see that I jumped in to all of their Hangouts. So I got to talk to them during a lot of these. And you guys have seen this this video right here.
Oh, hi. I see somebody.
Hey, this is Johnny. Can you hear me?
Johnny.
Hey. Hey, hey, good man. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Cool.
Yeah. So see, so that was a Joe Satriani Google Hangout. And
cool.
So I jumped in. I jumped in with him and I was talking to him. And as you can see, back then it was very live streaming like this was very
pixelated.
Like, well, yeah, it was more pixelated and it was like, can you hear me? Can you see me? Is anybody here? It was nothing but feedback.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, every live stream back then was like that. Every live stream was pretty much a disaster back in the day. We've got to the point now where live streams are much better, much more professional, and you know, you can do them from your phone.
Cameras are a lot better.
Cameras are much better. Microphones are much better, although we're giving this one away later. So as you can see, I was in a, and if you want to see that whole thing, that's actually on my channel here, or you can go to Chickenfoot's YouTube and you can watch that. Cool. And I'm actually the photo of me is actually the thumbnail for one of them, believe it or not. You'll actually see my face. Yeah.
So next time you run into Sammy, tell him they owe you money.
Yeah.
For using your likeness.
You mean like this time?
Sammy.
What's up, dude?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good.
Hi,
you want to film? You can film all you want, man. What do you want me to tell you in that camera? Hey, happy birthday to you, man.
Thanks. I'm Johnny Bean. I've met you a few times.
Johnny Bean?
Johnny Bean.
Oh, yeah, hey, Johnny Bean. Sammy Hagar here, man. Congratulations.
There you go.
One or all.
Yeah, and you can see how shaky that camera was. My camera work now isn't like that anymore. Now it's very professional.
When he said, "How can I help you?" you could have said, "You owe me money."
Mm-hmm.
It would have been funny because knowing him, he probably, well, here's $10.
Maybe, you never know. But anyway, go back to 2012. Go way back, and you'll see. You know, that's when I first started doing live streams like this. Okay, but I was appearing in other ones. I wasn't doing my own. I did do Google Hangouts at one point, but they were private. They weren't like live over the channel. I did a few where I just talked with friends. Like you guys know Rob Johnson. You know, he was on the channel here for a while, years ago. Him and I used to do like video calls, just chatting, just catching up every 6 months or whatever. And those were never streamed, you know. But so go way back, and we're doing these streams, and they're a little weird or whatever, but they're cool, okay. And I'm trying to get up to present day, and I totally forgot what the point is, but so I started doing these shows, jumping into people's Google Hangouts, like Satriani, like Michael Anthony, a number of people, okay. And then at one point, I think this was, hang on one sec. Oh my God. Sorry. LaCroix. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's get to 2013. About 10 years ago. About 10 years ago, I get asked to be a guest on this show called Huffington Post Live. And this was not on YouTube. This was on their own website. They had on Andy Summers, guitarist for the Police, photographer, and he was promoting a film that he had just put out. And so I got asked by Huffington Post, hey, you want to come on and ask him a question? And he didn't know anything about this. So I'm like, sure, yeah, that sounds awesome, you know? So basically I jump on there, and I ask him, although you don't see the question in the clip, that part I cut off. At some point, I'll upload the rest. Janice, if you send me a tweet, I'll try to find the rest of it. But a lot of you guys have seen this clip here. This is like a best of show right here. This is like a clip show. This clip right here, though, this was really the beginning of doing these shows on my channel. So you guys have seen this. This is about 10 years ago. Huffington Post Live. Andy Summers from the Police.
Thank you, first of all, very much for joining us. But now we've got Johnny. Hello, Johnny.
Hi, how are you?
Is that Johnny Bean?
Yes.
Hey, man, how are you?
Hey, good to see you, man. Been a while.
Are you still living in San Francisco?
Yep.
You guys know each other? You guys hang out?
I bet it. Yeah, it's funny.
What's your question?
Yeah. So that was about 10 years ago. And doing that was really the beginning of doing these shows. Okay. So once I did that, as you can see, I'm actually wearing makeup in that clip. That was my first real live stream. So I was actually wearing makeup, and I got, I actually had the computer plugged into the router, whatever. And you can see, that was a totally different place too. That wasn't here in Santa Cruz. That was up in what's called San Ramon, California, where I lived before I moved here. So once I did that, I got the idea of doing shows, talking guitars, most of it talking Van Halen stuff, because that's what I know. That's what I grew up on, So you can go back on the channel here, go back not quite 10 years, but it would have been around that same time, though, because I have the setup. Yeah, wow. Maybe we're going on almost 9-10 years of doing these shows. Cool. That's crazy, man. But so anyway, so after that, that's when I got the idea of, hey, we should do these shows. And so we started doing these shows. And there was a couple people that were on the shows with us, but they were very disjointed. I think the first show I did with this guy named Dave Nesdahl was the entire show was, can you see me? No. Can you hear me? What? That was the entire show. And then, so we went on to do a series of these shows for maybe a couple years, maybe. Let me see, I don't know, 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, it was a few years, I think we were doing these shows. But what I'm trying to get to is the interviews. Oh, that's what it was. When we started doing these shows, they used to be on Saturdays during the afternoon. Like once in a while, hey, this Saturday, join us at noon. We'll be hanging out talking Van Halen guitars. And then it's a very disjointed thing with some nerds sitting there. Well, I like this guitar because it's red. Okay, well, I like the one better because it's black and white. And then, you know, some guy trying to play Mean Street the entire time. That used to be what the show was. It was terrible. And those shows are still on the channel. Actually, no, I deleted one of them, so it's not, you can't see it. But some of the other ones, they're on the channel there. You'll recognize some of the people in some of those shows. Okay. So from there, the shows became Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We would do scheduled shows 8 p.m. Eastern, three days a week. And generally, it was me and Dave Nesdall. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and every show was basically the same. But it would spotlight guitars. He had a huge collection of Van Halen guitars that he built or put together or had built. So we would spotlight those. He would buy new guitars like all the time. So we had a segment we called, instead of New Guitar Day, we call it New Guitar Dave. and he would show off a Wolfgang guitar or a Music Man, and then kind of like Octopus Ears now, where Octopus is getting like a new guitar, and then he would sell it and trade it, and you have another one all of a sudden, and then next week here's another one. That's kind of how it was with Nesdall. He would have a guitar, and then he would sell it, and then get another one, and another one, whatever. So those shows used to be Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And then what happened was, let's see, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then it got to the point where we would do 2 shows on Fridays. Like this show you guys are watching right now, Straturday Night Live, this used to be a later show on Friday nights. Like Ron, you don't even know this. This goes back several years. So, and the guy that hosted that show, his name was Steve Anderson. And he's still around. He's just busy. You know, we're still friends. You know, he didn't rage quit. Although he did quit. Actually, no, he just disappeared. He left. He vanished is what happened. And then we didn't know what happened to him. And then he came back. Anyway, so Mondays we would talk guitars, talk Van Halen guitars. Wednesdays we would talk guitars, whatever. Fridays we would talk guitars, or we would have an interview. So we would interview people on Fridays, and then we would have a late show. And most of these videos, you guys can go back on the channel here, and you can see. They're all here. You can watch them. So Straturday Night used to be we called the Friday Night Late Show with Steve Anderson, I think. John Beal. Actually, John Beal's not here either. What?
That's Cheech. I'm just answering him.
Around 40th. What?
Around 40-ish.
Around 40.
Always adding more. I was just answering Cheech, so he didn't think I was ignoring him.
Oh. Well, no, you can type in the chat.
Oh, that's right.
You can just type in the chat and talk to him.
Yeah.
Okay. I got to remember what I'm saying. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go all the way back to 2012. It's too far away. Okay, so anyway, so this show you're watching, Straturday Night Live, used to be a bonus show on Friday nights. And I think it was the Steve Anderson show is what it used to be called. And he would show off his guitars. Janice would know. Janice, there you are. Janice has been around for all these years. She's one of the few that was here all these years watching all these shows.
Cool.
So, and now she has her own show with Laz Sunday mornings. So what happened was eventually we moved the Friday late show to Saturdays, and I started calling it Straturday Night. So, and Straturday Night used to be midnight Eastern. So this show wouldn't start till midnight. That's what this show used to be. Yeah.
Wow.
So going up an hour earlier is looking pretty good now. Huh?
So yeah. So you went from where you are. You went from 9 p.m. to midnight then.
Yeah. 9 p.m. or sometimes later. 9 to 1. Yeah, these shows used to be really long. So, but the thing is, we would have like 5 or 6 people on the panel here, and a lot of times it was just like chaos, and it's not like that anymore. You know, there's no more chaos here. We're very serious.
Except for that one idiot keeps holding up paper signs.
Yeah, I know.
I'll work on it.
He'll probably rage quit at some point. So anyway, So the Friday bonus show moved to Saturday. And then what happened was eventually what happened was I went back to school. And we're going back 3 years before the pandemic. No, 4 years. We're going back 4 years. So we couldn't do Mondays anymore. So because I was going to school Mondays, I was learning how to read music and stuff. Thank you, Janice, for the mention. Find the alternate Paul Gilbert photo. Thank you, Janice. On X. So I'm giving you guys a quick history lesson on this show. So and Ron, you don't even know most of this stuff.
No, I don't.
So what happened was I go back to school Mondays. So we move the Monday show to Tuesdays. Tuesday. Okay. And that show became Talking Guitars and 80s Metal Live. I don't know why it was even called that, because it was mainly Talking 80s Metal News is what it was. It wasn't really Talking Guitars, although there was a point where one of the guys on the shows, he would show like a guitar of the week. And he had like something like 400 guitars.
Wow.
Yeah, all like celebrity-owned guitars. So that show moved to Tuesdays. Okay, and eventually what happened was that show just got out of control and it ended. It stopped because it was too chaos, too much chaos, right?
80s will do that to you.
Yeah, cocaine.
Well, just the 80s in general will do that to you. I lived it.
Yeah, see, that's the difference. I didn't live that because for me, it was the 90s. Actually, no, for me, it was the early 2000s, which for me,
young whippersnapper.
Your 80s for me was the early 2000s.
Wow.
You know, so
20 years.
20, I know. So what happened was the way we got to where we are today was the Monday show moved to Tuesdays, and then we would go Tuesdays and Fridays. The later show on Fridays, we moved to Saturdays. That's the current schedule of what we're doing now. Pretty much this is how it evolved. And again, all of the shows are on the channel here. You guys can dig back and you can watch them all. We're almost at 4,000 videos. So and then Sundays, what happened with what's happening there is I got the idea of doing originally the Sunday show was called well, actually, let's go back to Saturdays. The Saturday show moved to Saturday nights. John Biel was the host of that show for a long time, 3 years or something, and then he got married, so he ended up just stopping doing the shows altogether. He's still in, yeah. So, but he's still in my Facebook group, the exclusively Van Halen group. He's still there. So I do see him from time to time posting there. And John Biel, if you're watching this, I would love to have you come back at some point. Because most people that you saw on the channel here that aren't here anymore, you'll never see again. You know, they're gone. John Biel, Steve Anderson, those guys are welcome back anytime. So, and then with Sundays, I had a show called the Sunday Night String Change Show, where I had a table. Like I would bring out this huge table and I would work on guitars during the show, or I would change strings. And what happened was I ended up going through all the guitars that I had, and it's like, I'm not going to change strings on this guitar again because I just did that, whatever. So that became the Guitar ASMR show. And I know some of you go, well, it makes no sense. It's called ASMR, but you're not whispering. You're playing loud guitar like crazy. Yeah, I mean, it rhymes. So John Biel does rock. John Biel is awesome. So anyway, that's a quick, well, that took about half an hour. That's a history of some of the shows or series on the channel here. I have ideas for many more series on the channel. I have a lot of ideas for new shows. So don't be shocked if all of a sudden there's like a new series on the channel here on a different day, or maybe one of the same days. I don't know. I may switch stuff up at some point. You never know. You never know. I'm always trying to make things bigger and better. And the past year, things have been getting much bigger, much better around here. And I want to thank everybody that watches these shows, because I mean, you guys, I mean, it's the audience, because I can tell you from experience, doing these shows and doing a show and you have 2 people watching you. I know what that's like, you know. And actually on Twitch, that's still how it is. So I know how that's like now again. On Twitch, I can barely get 5 people to watch. Even though we're live on Twitch right now doing this show. Thank you to Twitch for allowing us to multi-stream now, which wasn't the case. Because everything on Twitch, I would keep exclusive to Twitch. Sometimes I would re-upload that stuff here. Like, you guys remember I did a Van Halen show on Twitch for a while called Talkin' Van Halen on Twitch. That was exclusive to Twitch. I would upload it here on YouTube like the next day. Anyway, I mean, we have a lot of stuff in the works for you guys. Saturday nights have been awesome. The Sunday night show, whether it's doing, that was the whole thing, whether it's interviewing people or doing the guitar thing. Like, I've got a pedal, you know, I did an unboxing. I think it was last week. I need to build this, and I was planning on building this with Laz. Laz, are you around?
Yeah, he's there.
There, actually, he says he's been watching.
Did you see what he unboxed the other day, Johnny?
I don't know.
The circuit board holder for when you're putting those pedals together.
Oh, cool. Oh, you've been watching since 2020 now? Actually, technically, you were watching me. He was stalking me. You can see one of his videos. He's like, so this is Nam. Oh, look, there's Johnny over there. And I'm like this. Right? It's in the video. We're at the EVH booth. Hey, look, there's Johnny over there. Just kidding. See, that's why you don't touch anything at NAMM, because it's most people like that. And then, oh, look at this air guitar.
Got these things on the fretboard. What are they?
Yeah. But speaking of the NAMM show, I will be there starting January 24th. So if you want all your exclusive NAMM show coverage, this is the place you want to be. Smash that subscribe. Smash that thumbs up. Smash that bell. That's something I don't talk about enough on here. You guys, here on YouTube, you have the bell notification. When you subscribe to a channel, you have the option to get some or all alerts from that channel. Make sure you get all the alerts from this channel, because every time I upload a new video, you'll get an alert. Every time we go live, you'll get an alert most of the time.
Yeah, there you go.
Sometimes it doesn't always happen. That's YouTube. But sometimes it does happen. And we want you guys to get those alerts, because you guys, we're doing stuff here you don't want to miss. You want to be here live for this stuff, especially like when we do pop-on shows talking about Wolfgang and Michael Anthony. Look, you notice we're getting better at doing these segues? I'm getting better at talking for 4 hours. I did an exclusively Van Halen update. I do these update shows. Let's get into this. Wolfgang Van Halen and Michael Anthony reconnected last night at the Mammoth show at the House of Blues in Las Vegas. So very cool. As I said, you know, I did a gig last night. You guys saw some footage from that earlier. As I was driving, okay, I'll give you guys some insight. A lot of times I'll drive to the In-N-Out Burger by the airport. A lot of times when I'm driving from the East Bay back down here to Santa Cruz. Okay. 1 second. All right. Hopefully you couldn't hear that. It sounded like this. Burp. Oh my goodness. Which, by the way, actually, you guys, speaking of, I'm an affiliate now for a drink mix. I haven't even told you guys this yet. And this isn't really the time, although maybe it is. Poggers. Check out Poggers, you guys. Actually, I need to get the link. Let me get the link for that. It's an energy drink. It's a nighttime sleepy drink. It's a like I think a vitamin drink. And this is true. I'm not joking.
How can it be an energy drink and a sleepy drink?
They have different ones.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the same one. I was like, that's like very contrasting.
No, they have different ones. Where's the email? I have a special code for you guys. Is this it? Let me go to the website. Am I logged in? Let me log in. Okay. Let's do this real quick, and then we'll get to the news. Where is that? Anyway. Oh, wait. Affiliate link. Here it is. Okay, in the chat, you guys, you can check the. Actually, let me just go over there and look. Here we go. All right, here's the link right here. Click on that link right there. poggerslifestyle.com/JBTV. That's my my affiliate link. It's a drink mix. They also have shakers. They have all kinds of cool stuff. They have a hydration drink. They have stickers. They have energy. Yeah, they have sleep drinks, energy drinks, all kinds of stuff. I'll be talking more about this, of course, on future episodes. I mean, technically, I'll be talking about this on every episode coming up. But I happened to remember. But anyway, click on that, and you can try it out. Awesome stuff. Okay. All right, let's go back to this. Okay, I did oh, that's what it was. Click on the bell, and you'll get notifications of when I just do a pop-up show, including exclusively Van Halen today. Wolfgang and Michael Anthony reconnected yesterday.
That was what, the first time in 20 years?
The first time in almost 20 years. Yeah, the last time would have been at the Van Halen reunion tour with Sammy Hagar in 2004. So let's see. We talked about this earlier today, but if you're just tuning in, we'll talk about it right here, right now. I just have to change the background. Here's a few of the photos. You guys saw some of this stuff. This was posted last night. Oh, that's what I was talking about.
And people, Michael Anthony's 7 foot tall. Look how big Wolfie is.
Mm-hmm.
He's like 9 foot.
I don't know. But anyway, so a lot of times I'll stop and I'll get dinner. And what happened last night, I was stopping to get dinner, and I got the news. I got the info that Michael Anthony had made an appearance at the Mammoth show, but it shouldn't have been a shock, because Wolfgang did say in an interview that he was going to see Michael Anthony in Vegas. He did actually say that. So anyway, these are photos that they posted today, earlier this morning, and then even Patrick Bertinelli posted a photo, and I met Pat. I hung out with him after the Mammoth show in Monterey, California, a few months ago. Had a great time hanging out. Laz, you were there. Laz was actually there when I saw Pat walk into the restaurant. And I walked up, I'm like, Pat. And Pat said to me, he's like, I said, hey, I'm Johnny Bean. He's like, oh, yeah, I recognize the cap. Like, he knew me. He recognized my hat. That's what he said. So there you go. And then even Michael Anthony posted another photo right there, them hanging out. And then during the show last night in Vegas, Michael Anthony was hanging out with Valerie Bertinelli. Very cool. Very cool. And I think that's actually happening right now or coming up. It's either happening right now or in 10 minutes. Mammoth is playing Los Angeles.
Cool.
So, and I did see a comment in here, and let me see. I just saw that. Jeff Davison, why didn't Sammy go see Wolfie? Sammy did remark that he was going to see Wolf. I think it was tomorrow. So he is going to see him. So yeah. Yeah, very cool, you guys. Very, very cool news. And hey, speaking of that, actually, this just happens to be here. Here's about a minute of the merch booth at the Mammoth show that we were at in Monterey. Check this out. If you haven't gone to see him, here's what the merch looks like. Hey, Johnny Bean here. I'm at the Mammoth show in Monterey, California. If you're wondering what the merch is, there it is. Oh, and there's CDs, it looks like. So it looks like that's it. There you go. Johnny Bean TV. Oh, they have a thing that you can actually get a photo in front of. Let me actually look at that real quick. That's pretty cool. There we go. So you can, oh, there's a QR code. So you can take a photo in front of this. That's pretty cool. There you go. There it is. Yeah. Very cool.
Do you think they'll be as big as Van Halen?
Huh?
Do you think Mammoth will end up being as big as Van Halen?
The band?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, Van Halen was a very special band. Yeah. I mean, Eddie Van Halen, he's Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah.
He changed rock guitar forever. Very few people can do that. So, but Mammoth it's not Van Halen as in like what Van Halen fans think Van Halen, but it still is Van Halen because it's his band, his music. On the records, he plays everything. So technically it is a Van Halen record. Okay. And here, let me just change this back real quick. There we go. But anyway, that was footage from the Mammoth show. What was that? A few months ago, I think, down in Monterey, California. And then it was about a month ago I was down there and I saw this guy. Same venue. Andy Summers from the Police. Same venue. It's called the Monterey, the Golden State Theater, Monterey, California. There's actually a guitar shop literally right next door. And so here's a hint for anybody going to see a show there. If you hang out at the guitar store, there's a chance you can see and meet crew or maybe even band members the day of a show, any show there, because they all go to that store. Or at least that's what the owner of the store tells me. Yeah, so-and-so was just in here.
What better place to have a music store than right next to a venue? Oh, damn, I broke my strings. I don't have any. Well, there's a store right here.
It's right next door. It's literally right next door. Like when Mammoth was sound checking, I was in the store and you could hear them sound checking through the walls of the store. It's literally connected.
That would be great.
It's cool. It's cool.
Right.
I heard Mammoth sound checking when I was there. I was there. I heard them because they sound check so loud. During the Andy Summers show, I was actually there for sound check. I was actually there, standing right in front of Andy as he was playing. It was pretty cool. Actually, Laz, do you have that photo? Laz actually snuck up to the balcony and took photos during that. Let me see.
What? Laz did that? No.
Yeah. It's true. When was that? That was after TwitchCon, right? Oh yeah, here. Oh yeah, here it is. I'll show you guys a couple photos. Oh, there it is. Dude, this looks just like you filming me at the NAMM show. So there's me. Oh, that's him. That's Music Therapy Laz. There he is. You guys, if you guys want to send me photos, not that kind, WhatsApp is the way to do it. And, I've got a WhatsApp channel I totally forgot about. If you want to stay up to date with all Johnny Bean TV news, if you're on WhatsApp, you can follow my WhatsApp channel. Either I can invite you to it, or maybe you can just subscribe to it. I'm not sure, but this was me at the Golden State Theater. Andy Summers show. I was the only one in there. And let me see.
So you're stalking Andy and Laz is stalking you.
Well, no, I was invited in there. I wasn't stalking anybody. Wait a minute. Oh, cool. Oh yeah, he was taking photos. Oh yeah, there I am. Okay. You were trying to get on the. I was on the couch. They had a couch on the stage, which was very strange. And I'll show you guys. I was actually sitting on the couch, on the stage. See, I was actually sitting on the couch, hanging out. This is before the obviously this is before the show. This is before anybody was in there. But there's Andy's setup right there. And there I am just like sitting on this couch on the stage. And then for the show, though, Andy Summers came out and he actually lied right down on the couch like before they started. He laid down on the couch.
Well, he is older. He needs a little energy, little power nap.
But yeah, it was. I mean, it was a great.
You'll find that out when you get to your 30s.
I'm ready. But anyway, I was hanging out right in front of the stage, literally right in front, and that's his setup right there. I was hanging out, and then when Andy was sound checking, I didn't take any photos or anything, you know, but I was on the stage, and this is an amazing theater. So here's a view from the stage. This is the Monterey Golden State Theater. Steve Vai played there recently. Actually, when we were downstairs, I was talking to Andy and a friend of his, who actually turns out this friend of his lives 5 minutes from me, and we actually met up. Dude, the world, it's such a small world. It's crazy. Anyway, that friend of his, as we were leaving the downstairs to go upstairs, as we were leaving, this friend of his, he steps on a guitar pick. He's like, oh, what's this? He picks it up. It's a Steve Vai pick. Because Steve Vai had been there some months earlier. So what I'm saying, though, is if you go to the Monterey Theater, don't be shocked if somebody like Steve Vai or somebody possibly stops into this music shop. So it's very cool.
That would be neat. That would be neat.
The guy that owns the shop is very cool. And And I'm actually looking forward to going to another show down there. Hopefully, I mean, we can look and see what's playing there, but it's a great venue. It's a great little area. There's a great restaurant around the corner. And that's right, Patrick Bertinelli did give me a mammoth pick when I met them. So I do have a mammoth pick. But it's a great place. It's a great place. Oh yeah, that's right. And Brad Gillis from Night Ranger actually has some guitars on consignment at the shop. Yeah.
We have over about 15 minutes from me is Wheeling, West Virginia, and they have the Capitol Music Hall of Fame, or Capitol Music Theater, Capitol Music Hall Theater. That's it, and it's like the Grand Ole Opry type thing, because it was all country music, but now they get anybody, and just like 2 months ago, Wasp was supposed to play there. And that's when Blackie got sick and they had to cancel the show. Jerry Seinfeld was just there like a week and a half ago. And then Angel, the band Angel, was there. And they had, they're having all kind of people come over there now. Not just country people.
Speaking of Seinfeld, who was the guy that had the soup stand?
The soup Nazi.
It's filming. All you gotta do is point.
Tell me when you're ready. I'm ready.
Oh.
Recording. Johnny? No soup, what are you?
Can I have some bread?
You want bread?
Yes.
$3! Nah, you can have all the bread. My son uses your guitar picks, you can have bread.
I got some more.
Singles for $20.
All right, guitar picks. Cool. Oh, that's the one.
That's the Mayfire. That's the band that I was in.
It's psychedelic.
This is from like 2010.
So do you play?
No, I really don't. I try.
That's Larry Thomas. He's the actor that played the Soup Nazi, and as you can see, that was at a convention in San Francisco, I think back in 2010. And I had met him before at a movie premiere in San Francisco. So I had met him, and I'm trying to think how his son got a hold of my guitar picks. I'm trying to think, but his son plays the guitar. And like you just said, yeah.
Well, I noticed the pick you gave him had pink in it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I need to order more of those. Actually, before the NAMM show. Janice, can you remind me to order some guitar picks for the NAMM show? I have an endorsement with a pick company. So I get these custom picks made with my name on them and stuff. Anyway, I forget how his son got a hold of some of them, but his son plays. And as you can see, the Soup Nazi was like, "Oh yeah, my son uses your picks," and so I gave him some more right there. But
that's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, actually, I tried getting when I was with the Mayfire. Every time we would play LA, I tried getting a hold of Larry, but this goes back 15 years. I mean, this goes back a long time ago. Anyway. You guys know him as the Soup Nazi, and he's a great dude. He's nothing like the character in the show. No soup for you. He's nothing like that at all. He actually gave me bread.
$3.
Anyway, speaking of Seinfeld, see, I mean, was that last week we tried to do like Stump, or that Tuesday, like Stump Johnny on Van Halen stuff? I can almost, like anything we say, I have a video for, or some sort of, I mean, we're getting better at
segues.
Segues and moving these shows along and having content instead of just sitting here. So-and-so says they want to see the guitar again, Bill. Well, okay. Here it is again.
Here.
This is the guitar I play in my basement. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
I'm in a basement. You know that, don't you?
Are you trying to play Mean Street, though?
No. I don't even try.
No, I can't do it.
But speaking of Seinfeld, he's hinting around that we're going to bring the show back.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be kind of neat.
That would be very interesting. I was a huge fan of that show. I mean, I still am. But I mean, I've seen every show like multiple times, and so I really don't watch it anymore because I know them all.
Yeah, you know the lines before it happens.
Yeah, and a quick thing about the Soup Nazi, he technically only appeared in one episode. A lot of people think he was in more episodes because that he's such an iconic character, or they've seen that so many times. That episode was only one time. He's only credited for that one performance, although he did appear in the very last episode as well, but I don't think he's credited for that. Something like that. Yeah. So technically the Soup Nazi you can see in 2 episodes. The one that he's in, and then the very last one. And no, we can't hear you. What?
Okay, it just came up, said my mic muted automatically.
Yeah. Well, now it's on this mic.
Is it again?
Yeah.
Here we go again.
Son of a... No soup for you.
No, I'm not going to do that.
No mic for you. Although, if you're watching this, you may be able to win this microphone.
Oh,
there you go. Now it's back.
All right. Yeah, it just popped up. For a minute, I thought you did.
Computers are weird. That's what happens. You know, stuff changes around.
And it's not like Seinfeld.
That would be interesting if they did bring that show back. I mean, it would be cool to see. Would it be as good? I don't know. Because they did do, they had kind of a reunion show on Curb Your Enthusiasm. If you watch that show. They actually did a reunion. I
never did watch that.
They actually did a mini reunion where they were all back on that. I mean, that show was great. Some of the characters tried to do spinoffs. Well, not really spinoffs, but they were still kind of their character, but they were different shows. Julia Louis-Dreyfus had a show after that.
Oh, that's
where
right.
She was,
Christine?
Something like that, yeah.
Old Christine or something like that?
Something like, where she was kind of the same character, but not, that didn't last long. Michael Richards did a show where he was like a private eye. Excuse me. Oh, I just burped on the show. Hey, well, we're on Twitch. I burp on Twitch. That didn't last. So would in the chat, is anybody still there? You guys, wake up. Would Seinfeld be as funny now if it came back? In the chat, yes or no? What do you think?
I don't know, because people's going to expect it to be just like it was.
Yeah. But see, what I heard, though, is that a lot of millennials, people that were born, you have to be born in the year 2000 to be that?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I'm just slightly, older than that. Although Andy Summers says I'm old, so I'll admit I'm old, you guys. If Andy Summers from the Police says you're old, you're old. All right. Anyway, I heard millennials did not think Seinfeld's funny at all. Like, they think the show is just...
Yeah, they probably got offended at everything.
They don't think it's funny at all. So if Seinfeld did come back, would it? I don't know. I mean, truthfully, I don't even have regular TV channels. There's none of that. And if they did come back, I don't think it would be on a regular TV. I think it would be on a streaming. It would be like a Netflix thing or what's the...
I was a big fan of Frasier.
Mm-hmm.
For the whole 11 years, and he's back now on Paramount Plus,
mm-hmm.
and it's actually pretty good. As a matter of fact, this last episode 2 days ago, it's on every Thursday. The girl played Roz,
mm-hmm.
Who was his producer for his radio show. She showed up on this one. And the audience went nuts when they showed her. But the lady that played Lilith, his wife, she was on like 2 weeks ago. So they're every now and then one of them steps back in. But actually, the show's pretty good. It basically picks up where they left off, except the dad Martin died, which John Mahoney died. Years ago. I don't know how many, about 5 years ago, I think. The guy played his dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This last one was the Christmas episode, and it started out with him holding that dancing Santa that his dad always tried to put out in his fancy apartment, and that actual prop was in this one.
That's cool. That's cool. I had seen a few of those shows, and if you want to take things back to Van Halen, which always happens, did you know that Eddie Van Halen made a guest appearance on Frasier?
As one of the callers?
Yeah.
Okay. To say I don't remember him in the actual thing, but yeah.
He actually called in. He actually called in one time. But he wasn't him. He was like somebody else. But it was his voice. Yeah. Janice, can you find that? Can you tag me on Twitter? But if Seinfeld came back, it would probably be on a like a Paramount Plus or Netflix, one of those type of things, or Amazon, one of those channels.
Yeah.
I would give it a chance. I mean, I would watch it, but would it be as funny? Yeah, I don't know. My favorite years of Seinfeld were like the last couple years of the show. There was like a certain. It ended in '98. I remember it ended when I was living in Florida. I remember watching the very last episode when I was at Desmond's house. Desmond Child, that is. So I remember watching that. But my favorite eras of Seinfeld were like 96, 97. Like those shows are just so stupid. They're hilarious. They're so lame. No, but they're funny. Janice, find the YouTube, the Frasier episode with Eddie Van Halen as a caller. I would like to hear that. I haven't heard that in years. But
they had a bunch of people called that show. That was kind of a running gag, because a lot of people in the audience or watchers didn't you hear a caller, you're like, wait a minute, that sounds like that. They obviously they use a different name, so it's kind of, that was something that they initially started as a joke, and it went over and just kept it going.
Yeah, his name was something like Bill or something. Bill, you're on the air, and it was Eddie.
Was it about playing guitar?
No, I don't remember what it was. I haven't heard it. Janice, if you can find it, if you can tweet me in it.
One of my favorite ones was they had John Glenn on there, and
the astronaut.
He was on the show.
The actor,
because she was putting a show together about space, and then while they're having an argument in the control room, John Glenn's in the other room speaking on the mic, and he's starting to tell about, well, there's things out there that we saw that we're not allowed to talk. But then it goes over to where you can't hear what he's saying completely. Yeah, I thought that was kind of neat how they did that.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I'll have to check some of those out. But again, if they brought Seinfeld back, I would definitely check it out. I don't think it would be as good. I hate to say that, because a lot of stuff, they come back and it's just.
Did you ever? And again, I'm sorry, it has nothing to do with guitars, unless you can figure out.
Oh no, Saturday nights can be. We can talk about anything you want.
Yeah. Did you ever watch All in the Family?
Not. Well, technically, I was too young when it was on, so I didn't watch it back then. I've seen clips of it, and I think I did try watching like episodes at one point.
If you want to watch a bunch of Karens explode their head off, just play some All in the Family. Because I mean, it's reruns or syndication, that show is so popular again now, but it's like you'll see people like, oh my God, they can't say that. I can't believe they said that. And it would never fly if they would try to do something like that again now.
Oh no. No. But actually, there's current news. I don't know if you're aware. Actually, the creator, Norman Lear, passed away this week.
Yes. Yep.
So I think I actually saw a photo. I think Valerie Bertinelli posted a photo with him. Let's see if I can find that. I'll show that.
Yeah, they showed a picture of the house they used for the front of the house back then on the show, and then what it looks like now. The one side hasn't changed because it was a double house in the front of the photo, but in the show it was just supposed to be one house. Yep. Norman Lear, yeah, he was funny.
Norman Lear and Valerie Bertinelli. Yeah, he passed away this week. A
He
few
had
days
to be
ago.
He had to be in his 90s, wasn't he?
Nah, he was like I think it said he was 101.
Wow.
Yeah.
But that show, I mean, I've posted little reels of that on my Facebook page, and I'll get some comments like, oh my God, I can't believe they said that, and I can't believe you posted that. And I wrote back, I remember in 1972 sitting in front of the little 13-inch TV with rabbit ears, laughing my head off at this. You know, that's we don't get offended like everybody does today.
Well, I mean, the stuff they were doing, I mean, it was totally groundbreaking for the time.
Yep.
You know, if they did that today, you know how they say, oh, they would never do that today. They would never do that on regular TV today. Or maybe they would, actually. But on streaming, on Netflix, oh, they'll get away with that and more nowadays. I mean,
well, I mean, this was regular TV, though. You know, so
back then
you had All in the Family, then you had the Jeffersons,
which was a spinoff of All in the Family, because the Jeffersons were their neighbors. See, I know this stuff. Although, did you know that the George Jefferson on the All in the Family originally was a different actor?
Well, no. The original George was the same guy, Sherman Hensley. But for like the first year or two when the Jeffersons moved in, it was his brother who was there. And it was Lionel's uncle.
Okay.
Yeah. It was Lionel's uncle. Then because they kept building up, and finally he's like, oh, so the famous George Jefferson's finally going to come in the house. And that's when that's when Sherman Hamlin, but
because I knew there was a different actor. Like I said, I've only seen like a clip of that. Maybe it was on your Facebook page.
Yeah, it might have been. But no, the funny part is, you know, you had people saying, well, I can't believe, you know, that George Jefferson's talking about Archie Bunker's talking about African Americans that way. Then you had the Jeffersons where it was reversed.
Yeah.
Then you had it was Sanford and Son where it was anybody. It was the Puerto Ricans. It didn't matter. You know, they made fun of everybody. But another great episode is on All in the Family is when Sammy Davis Jr. is on there. He's actually on the show, and he's sitting in Archie's chair, and Archie says something about whites and coloreds. He goes, well, you know, they put all you coloreds down in Africa, and something like that. And Sammy Davis looks at him and goes, well, someone must have told him where we were because somebody come and got us.
Oh, my gosh.
But I mean, stuff like that today would be like, oh, my God, I can't believe they said that. And it was, I mean, if you watch the whole show, it wasn't, you know, Carol O'Connor didn't get pissed. Sammy Davis Jr., they were just throwing jabs at each other. And it was funny. You could, you know, back then you could do that and take it. And not run around and be called a Karen for whatever reason that's for.
I don't think people would get as well. Yeah, it's just regular TV. Regular TV then is different now than regular TV now. I don't even know what regular TV is nowadays. I haven't had a regular TV in literally 15 years.
For the last 10 plus years, it's been all like CSI type shows and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, well, I mean, you know, it's just amazing to go back and watch some of that. And then if Pluto TV, which is free, you can download the app, watch it. They show they have a dedicated channel to Michael J. Fox, the Family Ties.
Really?
Yeah, it's just a separate. It's a channel. It's nothing but 24/7 Family Ties. So they have the same thing with Star Trek, which I love.
Oh no.
Well, they even have a Godzilla channel where it's 24/7. Every Godzilla movie after one, after another, all just repeats. But the Family Tie, it's Pluto TV. Yes.
Okay,
it's
and
free.
It's a free subscription on like a Roku.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, even then, you know, that was the 80s, and you watch some of the things they dealt with in the 80s that today people be like, oh my God, that's crazy. You know, and I had someone try to argue with me once a couple months ago over some of this. And I said, look, I was born in 65. So I grew up through the 70s, and then the 80s was the prime, I guess. But we, you know, if we got hurt outside, you didn't come home and cry. You rubbed dirt on it or whatever and kept playing or whatever you had to do. And we played with monkey bars. If you fell, you hit metal bars and landed on a concrete pad. Okay. So,
yeah.
And if you had a problem with someone, you had to fight. You fight it out. And then when you're done, you get up, shake hands, and it's over with. Now, we didn't need, oh, those words hurt me. I need a safe space. You know, and it's like, and those people are the ones that watch these shows and they freak out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That really wasn't a rant, but oh well.
I'm gonna have to make a Ron's rant thing.
That'd be R&R, just RR, and then we can say it's Randy Rhodes too.
Yeah. Nah, I don't. I mean, I think people get offended today just so they can say they're offended, just so they have something to rant about. You know, nothing is surprising these days. But back in the 70s, when you had TV shows like that, oh yeah, it was shock, and it was new. Again, new for the time, but again, that stuff these days is pretty tame. Even for regular TV nowadays, which again I've never seen. But I would think regular TV these days would be much more than that as far as shock value. And when it comes to...
you see a lot more gore on TV today.
When it comes to cable or whatever that is, or streaming, you know, or Twitter, X.
Yeah.
You can get away with anything on social media, some of these media pages. You can do anything on Twitter, pretty much, you know. Right, Janice? Janice
get on Twitter and tweet.
Janice is there. X. No, Twitter's awesome, but you can see some stuff on there you really didn't want to see before you saw it. Let me just say that. So, you know, you got to be careful when you scroll. Let's see, Ryan Hall. Let's take some questions. And Janice says, right. That's right, Janice. Hope you're feeling better, Janice.
G. Butchnock. Yes, he was on one of the episodes. And he, oh my God, I can't remember the name of it.
Janice, what is it?
He had the like a puppet thing to scare people.
Puppets are scary in general.
Bela or something like that. But yeah, it was Richie Cunningham, Ron Howard. It was his little brother, Clint.
Clint Howard.
Yeah, he was maybe only 6 years old. And he played the commander of an alien vessel. But they had a Baylock. That's the guy's name, Baylock.
Mm-hmm.
And they, G was asking about that. Yes, it was.
Cool. Let me see. Ryan Hall, SNL was off the chart. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
See, I just said Straturday night. I'm so used to saying Straturday night because I created this. But
that's such a cool
Saturday
name,
night. Saturday night?
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Saturday Night Live, like the first 2 or 3 seasons with the original group, that was groundbreaking also. I mean, you know.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. And if you want to take it back to Seinfeld, they made a show to compete with that called Fridays, and Michael Richards, Kramer, was one of the players on that show.
Anybody remember Second City television?
Oh, yeah, yeah. But Larry David was on Fridays as well. He worked with Michael Richards on there. You're talking about Second City. Remember when I came back from TwitchCon?
Yeah.
I got horribly ill for about a week, and I did nothing but lay in bed all day and watch Second City reruns. So about a month ago. So I got to catch up on
Moranis,
some of those.
Eugene Levy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
John
Catherine
Candy.
O'Hara.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But John Candy was great. John Candy was just all around funny.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of those people, really, really funny. A lot of them went on to do classic movies that a lot of you guys know of.
One that's underrated of John Candy and Eugene Levy is Armed and Dangerous. That movie is so underrated, and yet it's so damn funny. I mean, when they're on the road and it's blocked because of an accident, and John Candy is trying to get to this place, and he takes off running. He's trying to confiscate a vehicle so he could go. So no one, they're rolling the windows up on him. No one's paying attention. So he gets this truck driver. He opens the door and goes, I can only say this once. I got to go somewhere, blah, blah, blah. And the guy goes, well, hop on in, Slim. Let's see how fast this sumbitch will go. Starts plowing through the parked cars. But the fact they called him Slim is yeah, that movie is so underrated. It's like I ask a lot of people, and I'm like, I never heard of it. It's called Armed and Dangerous. They play armed security guards.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I ever saw the whole movie. I'm gonna have to look at that sometime. I know of all these films though. But yeah, Second City was great. Actually, I watched the documentary on it too.
In Living Color. The Wayans brothers. That was hilarious. You had Homie the Clown. Homie don't play that. He'd smack people with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just golden era stuff right there.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, Jim Carrey was on that. Yeah, a lot of those shows. Saturday Night, Living Color. I think there's some other ones, wasn't there? I think Fox had another show that was similar.
Well, speaking of Fox, Married with Children, that was groundbreaking when that came out.
Right.
But go back, I can even go back into the late 60s, early 70s, and the Carol Burnett show with Tim Conway and
Harvey Wireman.
Harvey Korman. Yeah,
Harvey Korman. Harvey Wireman. That's a Phil Hendry character.
But to watch Harvey Korman try to keep a straight face to Tim Conway was better than the skit itself.
Yeah. Oh, like the dentist skit.
Yeah.
Where he keeps hitting them with the stuff. Yeah.
Then you go back to the Dean Martin roast, even through the 70s. Those are hilarious.
Oh, dude. Those are my favorites, man. Was it you?
I have the whole set. Yeah, I have the whole set.
Oh, dude. You want to try that for a guitar?
Don Rickles. Yeah, I will.
An air guitar?
Right there. No. I'll give you the air set here.
Oh, I have the air set.
But no, Don Rickles was the king of insult comedy. I mean, that's, and that again, they couldn't. That wouldn't fly today, some of the stuff they said on that show.
Yeah. Like I said, a lot of it.
There's some I can show you. There's no way.
No, it's tame-ish. I know what you're saying though, because I Sammy Davis did get a lot of. They really joked on him back then, where some of it would be like, "Wait a minute, I can't believe they said." Yeah, I know.
Well, that's like the Rat Pack.
I know. Oh yeah.
When
I know the Rat Pack.
Sammy Davis said something about they had to move, and Sammy said, "How does it feel to have to sit in the back of the bus?" You know, to Dean or to Sinatra. Then at one point, Dean Martin picks Sammy up and says, "I'd like to thank the NAACP for this trophy."
Yeah, they did a lot of stuff where, I'm getting offended. I love Sammy Davis Jr. I mean, I love all those guys.
He's a great singer. He's a great singer.
Sammy Davis. I mean, Sinatra. I've been listening to the past couple of days in my car. You know, I've got a CD player in there, and I've been going back and forth between Frank Sinatra and 2 Taylor Swift CDs. 1989 Taylor's version and Midnight's. Amazing record. And then I've got a Sinatra greatest hits. There
you go.
Was it Patty? Where's Patty? We don't even see Patty anymore. But Patty had sent in. I've been listening to that. I listened to it today, actually. But, dude, the Rat Pack. And see, I know this stuff. I've been listening to them for 10, 12 years or what? No, longer than that. I've watched a bunch of their stuff on YouTube. Their old shows, the Vegas stuff. They did a great show back in the day. You know, especially when it was Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin.
Yep. Sammy and Joey Bishop.
Sammy. Yeah. I don't think Joey Bishop was a part of
no, but he
later.
He was in some of them.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
And Peter Lawford.
Yeah. Yeah, they were on
yeah.
some of the stuff, but I think the Ned, come here.
You know who started the Rat Pack? Frank took it over. But who started? Do you know?
I can ask Siri.
Humphrey Bogart.
Really? Oh no, Siri, I didn't mean it. I just whispered that.
I didn't get that.
I know. I don't know how you even heard me. I said I can ask Siri. How did she even hear that? That was crazy.
Tell me they don't listen to everything you say.
No, they do.
I know.
They listen to everything you say. And
that's just like this one. I say computer. What's the temperature outside?
Come here.
Oh, now it's not.
Come here.
Computer, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 60 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow.
Today, expect a high of 60 degrees.
Well, we're at our high today.
Look at this. Yeah, huh?
The Grateful Ned.
Ned Zeppelin. Ed Dana, Don Rickles. Oh my gosh. That guy, man.
Yeah, that's no. Oh, also on Pluto TV is a 24/7 Johnny Carson channel.
You're kidding.
No, 24/7.
Janice, can you send me a tweet reminding me that I got to get Pluto so I can watch 24 hours a day Johnny Carson Tonight shows? Like the ones from
all of them.
the
From
60s,
the very
70s?
Yeah, yep. Clear up
60s, 70s ones
yep.
are the ones that I like, man.
Oh yeah, they have I just watched one that had I can't think of his name. Jonathan Winters and Robin Williams together. That was so freaking funny. It was unbelievable. It was like I don't know, it was either late 70s or early 80s. But that was so funny.
It would have been around the time of Mork and Mindy because Jonathan Winters played his kid or something. Right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's right. Yeah, he was the kid.
It would have been late 70s, probably early 80s.
Yeah, and Jonathan Winters, he come out in a Civil War uniform and sat down. He started talking about getting shot and how stuff's happening, and he should probably be out there. Yeah, it's 24/7 Johnny Carson show. They got a bunch of channels that are just 24/7 of one particular show. The Beverly Hills Addams Family, and that only ran for 2 seasons. And there's 24/7 channel of Addams Family.
Wow. That's great. I didn't know this. So you guys remember this after we're done here. Now this is good to know, some of this stuff, because you know, I'd like to see some of this. Yeah, Robin Williams, you guys. Yeah, he was amazing. You know, he lived, or he had a house in San Francisco. I saw his house one time. We went for a walk, and we walked right past it. This was years ago. And then actually, if you go over the Golden Gate Bridge, Laz, what was that? What was that? I should be like, Laz. What was the tunnel called before it was the? Now it's called the Robin Williams Tunnel. If you're going towards Marin County, if you're going away from San Francisco on the Golden Gate Bridge, there's a tunnel you pass through before you get to Sausalito, California. That's now called the Robin Williams Tunnel. It was called something before that. But he was great. I saw him in person, actually, Robin Williams. I saw him coming out of the Ed Sullivan Theater in New York. I have a photo that I took of him as he's walking out. I was right in front of him. Janice, can you remind me on Twitter? Yeah, that tunnel was called, actually, we can actually, SF Bow Tunnel. It had a name because on the news, it was the Waldo Tunnel. Sit down, Waldo. It was the Waldo Tunnel. I remember on the news there was like, oh, traffic on the Waldo Tunnel. Now it's known as the Robin Williams Tunnel. But it was known as the Rainbow Tunnel or the Waldo Tunnel.
Another funny comedian and actor that got killed, Phil Hartman.
Mm-hmm.
He was hilarious on Saturday Night Live and News Radio. He
was on News Radio. He was on Straturday. See, I'm always saying Straturday. I'm so used to saying Straturday Night. See, I just did it.
You need to put a jar, and every time you do that, throw $1 in the jar.
Oh yeah, Straturday Night. Because see, what I do is I'm so used to saying that because I do promos for all these shows. So every Saturday during the day, I'm sitting in my car. Yes, you guys, that's a real door that goes outside. I'm sitting in my car and I'm doing the voiceovers for all these promos, and I'm always like Straturday Night, like I'm always saying it. But Saturday Night Live, Phil Hartman, he would do Frank Sinatra.
Oh, that was great
on there, and Billy Crystal actually did Sammy Davis Jr. He was him.
The best Phil Hartman Frank Sinatra was the Chairman's Hour or the Sinatra Hour, and it was the one of them played Sinead O'Connor, and he kept looking at her going, "I'm looking at you thinking cue ball corner pocket." Then he's like, "Take it away, Sinead." And then he ended up calling her Uncle Fester.
No, I didn't see that.
That was hilarious. And what's his name? Michael Myers plays Steve Lawrence, and one of the others plays Edie, Steve and Edie. And every time Phil Hartman says something, as Frank, like, "Yeah, that's right, Frank. Yeah." And then he said something. They waited a second. He's like, "You're a little slow there." And they're like, "Oh, we're sorry. We're sorry, Frank." And then he goes, "You ought to be lucky I let you hang with me." He goes, "You know what? You guys can pick a check up now and then too." And they're like, "Frank, that's not fair." He's like, "Shut up, you has-beens." Then Joe Piscopo was the next one.
Joe
Piscopo did Sinatra.
Yeah. I follow him on Instagram.
He did an interview. He did an interview on Comedy Channel on Sirius. And he said,
"Yeah, he does a radio show now."
He said when he first did Sinatra, he was scared. He's like, because I didn't know if I was going to walk out of the studio that night and there was going to be a black car waiting for me and no one would see me again. He said, but years later, he got to meet Frank, He said, I was still scared, and he's like, it was a roast. He goes, so I walk up to him, and he's like, Frank's like, I saw the skit, funny. He goes, oh, can I call you Frank? He goes, no, Mr. Sinatra. He goes, okay.
Oh man.
Oh, that's Don Rickles. There's one on Johnny Carson's show. Frank's on there, and Rickles comes in. And he starts making fun of him and the mob connections. It's hilarious. You got to get Pluto. Don Rickles comes out.
I've
he
seen...
starts making fun of Frank and the mob. He says, Bubala Busoko said something. He said, hey, by the way, you're going to die Tuesday.
I saw that one. I saw the clip because YouTube has a Johnny Carson channel where they show clips.
Oh, do they?
I saw the clip where Rickles was Rickles. Who was hosting the show? Was he hosting? But anyway, he broke Johnny's cigarette case because Johnny Carson used to smoke on the show for years, he would smoke. I mean, especially during the 60s, 70s, he would see them smoking on TV all the time. So, and every commercial was for cigarettes or whatever. The good old days of TV. Chesterfields. Oh,
Chesterfield. That was what was that? John Wayne's brand or something, wasn't it? Was that what he promoted?
I don't know, but yeah, there's a clip of Rickles breaking the box, and then the next day Johnny Carson's back hosting, and he's like, "Wait a minute," because he would tap a pencil on a box all the time. He would always tap, and he's like, "Wait a minute, this box, it's broken." It's broken. What happened to this? And Ed McMahon is sitting there, and he's like, well, Rickles broke it last night. And so this was, back. This is one of the first live. Well, I mean, it was filmed, taped live shows where they would take you like behind the scenes of the show. So Johnny gets a mic, and it turns out Rickles is filming a sitcom right next door. So he takes a mic, and they walk next door. Yeah.
Sharky.
And he's showing him the cigarette box. He's like, did you break this? And Rickles is like, please, I'm sorry.
G says that Carson was a Navy veteran. Yes, he was. And so was Rickles. And so was Ed. And Don said something about that on one of the episodes. He's like, Johnny, what were you? And Johnny gives his rank. And he said, Ed, what was you? And Ed was like, captain. He's like, so if we were still in the Army, John, you'd be taking orders from him.
Yeah. Those shows are great, man.
Oh, yeah.
The Tonight shows with Johnny Carson, anything in the, I mean, a lot of that. I mean, I'd love to, I like to look at, all the clips of that stuff. And I like, those roasts, man, those Dean Martin roasts, all that stuff, or the Rat Pack, even just the shows that they do. I have CDs of their shows. I listen to their shows, and I mean there's just so much just fun stuff there. And yes, David Lee Roth did get a lot of his one-liners from the Rat Pack. If you go back and you listen to some of that stuff, Roth would say that stuff years later on the Van Halen.
Yeah, look at all the people here tonight.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff, that's stuff that they would say back then.
Dean Martin's hometown is like 30 minutes from me, Steubenville, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
And matter of fact, right before you come into town, it's the Dean Martin Boulevard, or Dean Martin. It was Highway, now I think they changed it to Boulevard. And every year they have a Dean Martin festival, like every August. And his daughter, Dina, always shows up and sings. She comes every year, yeah.
Dina, his daughter. Yeah. I see her on Instagram and stuff. I actually got a not a shout out, but a reply from Nancy Sinatra on Twitter years ago. She
I always liked Tina.
She tweeted something. And I replied to it, and she replied back to me. I think that's what, like, she laughed. She's like, ha-ha, or something, or whatever. Nancy Sinatra.
Yeah, out of the two Sinatra girls, I like Tina the best. She couldn't sing. Nancy could sing better, but Tina looked better.
Yeah, they're great. And yeah, actually, when I was just in Vegas for TwitchCon, you get off the freeway there, and they have like Frank Sinatra Boulevard. So like one like the main streets going to the Strip or whatever.
Yep. Yeah, you need to get Pluto. You need to download that and go back to some those old.
I think I
cartridges.
have it. I think I have it on the TV because I have a Roku. So I think I have it. I just the only time I'm ever in there is if I'm going to sleep or something. Like I don't, or if I'm sick. I never watch TV. Like, I mean, I'll be here. I do my own shows more than I watch a show. You know, this is like, technically, this is my third show today out of 4 because I'm going live again after that, exclusively on Twitch to do some GTA. You know, because I do the gaming every night on Twitch. Let me see. I'm looking through your comments, you guys. Smash that thumbs up. Oh, by the way, oh yeah, I guess we'll go another 24 minutes. Wow, look at that. We'll be at 3 hours. And look how early it is. It's not. Yeah. It's only almost 10. I like this earlier time slot. What do you guys think? Earlier on Saturday nights? You guys like this? Because it's earlier. But we still go into the time slot where we normally would have been. So the people that they're coming in like an hour, you know, into it, or oh, you know, you're already on, or whatever. Don't forget though, we're doing a giveaway. We're giving away this microphone right here, and this is brand new. This is a brand new microphone. So actually, if you guys,
do you remember the Mr. Microphone?
Yeah.
Guys riding around the car.
Hey, good looking. We'll be back for you later. Yeah. Well, I remember that from The Simpsons. The Simpsons actually parodied that at one time because Homer got one. I got Mr. Microphone. Yeah. Yeah. So I knew that from that. But then I do know in the 70s there was a toy that you would get. And back then, actually, I didn't have that one, but I had one similar to that. And those things are, well, you don't need them now, but you would get a microphone. Actually, let's actually.
And it hooked up to your car radio.
It hooks up to your, well, any radio. You can carry a little radio around. I had one. Actually, well, normally I would share the screen and show you guys this stuff, but I don't want to crash this computer here because we already have 56 entries for this microphone. So I don't want to crash the thing. But I had one of those. I think I bought one at Target back in the late 80s.
I think the ones that came out in the 70s only went to AM radio. I think they only
these ones were on FM. Yep. FM radio. And they were cool because all you do is you dial in on the microphone the hertz or whatever.
Frequency.
And then on your radio, you go to the same channel and you talk to the mic, and all of a sudden you can hear yourself, but it was never crystal clear.
No.
There was always like this, it sounded like this. You know, it sounded like that. So it was never clear, but it was fun. But actually the most fun was taking it and putting it into the speaker and getting the feedback. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be like, whoa.
Yeah. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. I did that.
Oh, I did that too. But here's the scariest thing. Okay. Was it one of those? It was either that or it was a pair of what was I had it wasn't a Mr. Microphone type of thing. There was a toy. It was what's like
walkie-talkies?
It was a megaphone.
Okay.
It was a megaphone that you would point, and came
bionic ears.
You put headphones into it, and it would play through your radio or something what you were pointing at and make it louder. So like if I was like, you know, if I had the megaphone thing, if I pointed it towards me, it would make me louder, and then farther away it would be, you know, softer.
I have one of those.
You have
I actually well, not the toy. I actually have one, the bionic ears.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Anyway, this is what's scary. Okay, and this was in the late 80s or something. Dude, if this happened now. Anyway, I had one of those. And I remember I plugged it in. I just bought it. I plugged it into a radio or the headphones or whatever that is. And all of a sudden, I could hear a lady talking to like her baby. But it wasn't, I didn't know, I wasn't pointing towards anywhere. It was just, that's just what I heard through the
Probably
thing.
picked up from the baby monitor.
They had those in the late 80s?
Yeah.
So like maybe one of my neighbors, like,
yeah, probably had,
like had that or something?
Same frequency, yeah.
It was the weirdest thing. It was the weirdest thing.
When we lived in Springfield, I had a scanner, and the guy that lived across the street from me was a bookie. Well, every Saturday morning, he would make this call, and I could just sit in my house and write down who to vote, because I could hear the entire conversation.
That's where all the guitars came from.
Yeah, well, but no, I do have the bionic ears, and I used it when I don't hunt.
Bionic ears.
That's what it's called. It's got headphones like this, and it's a big, probably about that round, and it's got a microphone.
Wait, what is?
It's got a microphone pointing into the dish.
Janice, don't clip that.
When you put the dish, point the dish, you can. Yeah, I mean it's freaky. I mean, the one I got, I can hear people up to like 150 yards away.
Yeah.
And
I'm sure nowadays, I'm sure there's somebody sitting like somewhere not too far from us hearing this through a baby monitor. And they're like, what? They're like, what are we listening to? You know?
But yeah,
well,
no,
technically we got people in other countries right now listening to us.
Oh,
right? Where's everybody watching from right now? Let us know in the chat where you're watching from. And we can say we got people in those places listening to this right now. Yeah, that thing was crazy, man. And then actually about 25 years ago.
You were 4?
I was. And my neighbor had a ham radio. He had this huge antenna on top of his house. And every time he would go in and talk in his radio in the basement, we would pick up the landline and it was unusable. We couldn't use it. It just went, it just made noise. So we'd have to knock on his door. Hey, I got to make a phone call. Can you hang up? And when he would talk, you know, like when you do that effect where you're like, it would sound like that, but talk backwards. Because it would muffle the sound. It would make it sound totally distorted and weird. Actually, what it would do is it would slow it down. Yeah, something like that. So what I could do was, you know, that's back when I first started discovering the DAW, you know, cakewalk, doing multi-track recording on the home computer. This is about 20-something years ago. What I could do was, you know, that signal would come through our phones. It would come through our computer. Our speakers weren't even on, and that his ham radio signals would come through the house. What I could do was I could record it, play it back at a faster speed, and hear and understand what he was saying. So I used to do that, and he'd be talking to truckers out on the free, because this was just across. This was in El Cerrito, California, just across the street from the freeway. Okay. So he'd be doing that. And then sometimes I had a drum set. And so what I would do is I'd be recording live drums on my tracks. We'd be doing that at like 10 at night. He would come over and be banging on my door. Johnny, stop it. And I'm like, but you're on your ham radio at all hours. I can't even use my phone. You know? It was crazy, man. This was years ago.
I talked to Art Bell one night on ham.
Really?
Yeah, because the guy right across the street from me he had a whole wall. It was nothing but ham radio. He had like the tallest antenna he could get allowed in this area. Yeah, I told him what Art was on one night, and he's like, "Oh wait, man." I go over there, and sure can be Art was on there talking. He goes, "Go ahead. You know, you're on my I don't know how legal it was. I didn't have a license, but I was on his radio. He was there, so I assume it was okay." But yeah, I got to talk to Art on ham radio for about 5 minutes.
Oh, that's cool. And it was just a private conversation?
Well, I mean,
anybody on the radio?
It was on the radio. Anybody
on
on
the
that
radio. Okay.
anyone on that frequency could hear
it. You mean if they're west of the Rockies?
Yeah, or east of the Rockies. I was east of the Rockies. I am east of the Rockies.
Were you a first-time caller?
I was a first-time hammer on that one.
First-time hammer? It's hammer time. We should do a show talking about MC Hammer and call it Hammer Time. What do you think?
You can't touch this.
Hammer Time. Actually, I've got Hamer guitars. It's Hammer Time. We could do that show. Talk Hamer guitars. Actually, that'd be awesome. I love hammers. Janice has a splitting headache. Janice, big splitting headache, but scared it might be from loud techno music in my ear. What are you doing listening to loud techno music in your earbuds?
Is that what you hear when you see us talking?
Be careful, Janice.
Hey, I have a question.
Hey, help me.
I have a question for the chat though. I suggested an idea to Johnny. See what you think. You know how he goes on Mondays to the Guitar Center, and he played all the EVH stuff. Now he's played 2 Jacksons. I suggested to him that he goes through and play every Jackson in the store. Then after that, move to whatever, every Kramer, every Fender, every Gibson. Do that, show everything they have in that particular brand, and have him play it. Now, I can't make him do it. It's his show. It was just a suggestion. But what do you think in the chat? Do you think that would be a good idea? That way we would see every guitar and every brand they have. He would be showcasing it.
Actually, I mean, I would think, or I do think I think it's a great idea. They have so many guitars there.
Gives you content for a long time.
It does, and it's not even nothing yet, because like I said in that last video, Guitar Center, I've been going to that location filming videos for the past 8 years already. So you guys have seen me in that room for 8 years sitting there. And yeah, you know, I do have, you know, a thing for the EVH guitars. I love the Van Halen, as you guys know. Oh, you on Tuesdays right here. So any EVH guitar that I see in there, especially if it's a newer one, like one I haven't seen yet, of course I'm going to use it and demo it and whatever. Check out my Guitar Center playlist on the channel here, because I've been doing that for years. It's not a new thing, playing a guitar on there. You can go back. You can see a lot of videos of me doing that. Yeah, it's kind of, I think it's more interesting than just going live and just walking in there and walking around. I mean, for one thing, you know, I get busted for the music in there most times. So it is safer for me to be in that room and to be playing a guitar, to go live. Oh, check out this guitar. This is a demo of this guitar. And then after 20 minutes, bye-bye, you know. It is safer for me to do that just because of copyright, because of music. But I mean, I think I'll do both. Thimker_, the visits to guitar places are interesting. Yes.
I mean, I just thought that would be kind of neat, because we would show everybody, you know, like you're on the Jacksons now, show everybody every Jackson they have. Because wouldn't it be neat to see Johnny playing a Randy Rhoads Jackson at some point?
Oh, sure.
And
I probably have.
But then
I probably have, actually, because like I said, let me actually check the playlist. You guys can all see this. Actually, let me go ahead and why'd my refrigerator just turn on? 97. You guys, breaking news. We're 3 away from the big 10,800. We're only 3 subscribers away.
If you're in here watching and you haven't subscribed, please do. Please.
We're at 10,797 subscribers. I'll call you 20 times, Ron, tomorrow and tell you that. Remind you of how many subscribers I have and how many views I have. No. Oh, wait. Playlists. Playlist. Where is it?
But I mean, you've played 2 soloists right now, and there's still a bunch more soloists to go through.
Well, what I'm saying though is I've probably played way more than that because I've been doing those videos there for 8 years. So me walking around a Guitar Center, like live, like that's somewhat new compared to my usual videos are what you saw the other day. That's normally what I would do, but it was never live because I'd never had the technology to go live. I would just record it. I would film it, edit it together, upload it. That's how I'd normally do those videos. And then once I was able to go live, I started going live and then walking around and doing the IRL thing in real life is what that means. And I'll do more of that, especially going to the NAMM show, walking around. You know, I was in Vegas walking around. You know, I'll do a lot of that. Should have been on the album. Hey, dude, good to see you, man. Or maybe get Johnny to play a selection of guitars blindfolded, and he has to guess which is which. That's a good idea. But I need somebody there with me to do that. So somebody has to be there.
I just thought that'd be neat. Show the Jacksons, show the Kramers, show the Washburns, show the Deans. Although, are there still new Deans going around that right now?
Dean?
Yeah, is there still
is Dean still around? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, I thought they, you know, they had a bunch of trouble with law suing, and they were going out of business or something.
Oh, that I'm not sure. Let's see. Get shareable link. Okay, here's the link. This is the link to my Guitar Center playlist. It says there's about 209 videos in there. Some of those videos, excuse me. Some of those videos are very similar to what you saw the other day. Videos. Actually, let me scroll through them a little bit. I'm sorry, I would show you guys this, but if you guys click on that link, you can actually just look. Yeah, a lot of EVH. Ernie Ball. Let me see. What else? Oh, here we go. Let's see. Schecter Guitar Research. I did the Sun Valley Super Shredder Floyd Rose Sustainer guitar. I did that back in 2019. Actually, I did 2 videos with those. Fender Alternate Reality Strat. I did one of those. I did a Music Man something. I did a Gibson something. Some of these are requests. Oh, here we go. Here's a bunch of them. Jackson Pro Soloist SL2Q MAH electric guitar. I did one of those back in 2020. I did Charvel Pro Mod. Schecter Guitar Research Reaper 6 Aurora Burst. I did one of those. I did an Ibanez Axon label. Gibson. Jackson Warrior. That was an interesting one. That's it. Jackson Pro Series Soloist.
That's the Warrior.
Magenta.
That's what this one is. Here's the Warrior right here.
Oh, okay. I did one of those, but the one that I did was like just regular finish, natural finish.
Oh, okay. Was it the bolt on neck or the neck through? Because the neck through is completely different.
I'd have to look at the video.
I mean, feels completely different, plays different.
I did a Jackson S Series Soloist Swirl. I did one of those. Did the Ibanez Paul Gilbert.
That's an upside down Iceman.
I did one of those. Yeah, the Signature.
Yeah.
The Signature series.
That's Paul Stanley's guitar turned upside down, and it became.
Oh no, it's not that one. It's the one with the F holes. It's the Strat looking one with the F holes. I did a lot of stuff. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here. Anyway, check out the playlist. You can see a lot of guitars. There's like 200 videos. Jackson, Pro Series, Mishya Mansour Juggernaut. I did one of those. That was like a 7-string. Let me see. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So I would spotlight a lot of guitars. Yeah, of course the Kramers, a lot of Kramers. And then there's a lot of videos of me just going to Guitar Center and just randomly walking around. Which I'll continue to do, but I think spotlighting the guitars is I think that's more interesting. Although it depends on the location. If I go to a location totally different, like I was at the Vegas one.
Yeah.
I was at the Nashville one was the craziest Guitar Center I've ever seen as far as stock. Like the used section looked like a regular location section. Like so many guitars packed in there. Let's see, how are we doing on time? We got a few minutes, you guys. We're doing a giveaway, you guys. And we're just going to spin. I think we're just going to do that. We got 58 entries. Can we get 60 entries? And can we get 3 more subscribers? We'll be at our goal, at least for tonight, of the 10,800. We're literally 3 away. At least that's what it said when I looked. Let me look again. 97. Okay, we were 4 away. Now we're 3 away. We're at 10,797 subscribers. Okay. So if we want to get to 10,800, that'd be cool. Yeah, fire. So let's see if we can do that.
That ain't Ozzy. Else? That's Ozzy's dad.
Oh my gosh. What else? Cheers, man. Cheers. Look at that. And dudes, we're gonna end the show at 300 views live. That's pretty good. So refresh your browsers.
You people are the greatest stars in the world, man.
You are. You guys are awesome. So
I'm
refresh
not
your
just
browsers.
saying that. I honestly believe that.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to thank you guys for welcoming. I can't even speak now.
What are you drinking?
This.
How come you're not drinking Poggers?
I don't have any. That ain't even around here. Welcoming me into the Johnny Bean TV family. I want to thank everybody for that. And the acceptance, and I love it. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Awesome.
I didn't know that first night I was on here showing you the guitars I was going to be the next co-host.
Mm-hmm.
Although I was warned that someone told me that I probably would be.
Well, and they were right. Wherever they are, I don't know. All right, you guys. Who wants to win this microphone? Right here. This is a desk microphone. Right here. It's USB. Plugs into your USB.
Is it silver or a champagne color with the white?
You mean the
metal part?
It
looks silver, then it looks champagne. I mean, not that matters, but
because I think you can kind of see through it.
Okay.
I think you can see through it. Here, let's see, Mr. Microphone.
Janice, you need to win that, and you can.
Hello. If Janice wins this, does Janice need a microphone on her show?
Yes, she does.
Here, let me jump in. Testing.
That's what she said.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Wait, is it working? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me through this?
Yeah.
You can?
Well, I don't know. No.
Okay, this does work.
Yeah, it does. It does. He used it earlier, people.
We tried it earlier. Laz needs better sound, Peggy. Well, that's his problem. I'm not an advisor on that.
Janice said she does. She said I do. Now I don't know if she's talking about needing a microphone or if someone asked her if they wanted to marry, she'd marry him. I'm not sure. Not Niley signed autograph. She had that weird look on her face, trying to figure out why she was signing a marriage certificate.
Oh my goodness. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Oh wait, I have to plug this back in maybe. Let's do that real quick. Let's get it to activate again. Hello? Okay, this does work. Okay, because oh wait, here we go.
Check.
There you go.
There it is. 1 2 1 2. Okay,
Yep.
it works.
Yes, it does.
It works. For me though, there's an echo. So let me just do this. All right, so there's the mic. It works. If you want to win this, say something in the chat right now. Okay? Before this computer craps out. You want to win this? Say something in the chat. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1
3
2
4
1 2
3
3
4
4
3 4
3 4.
5 6.
Hey, Janice. Janice. Send me a tweet.
Sounds like
we're
we're
talking through this.
Yes, it does.
1 2. You guys.
Now go.
I'm giving a speech now. Look at this.
NBC and ABC.
Yeah.
Notice CBS isn't there.
Oh. Janice is laughing. How do I remove that? Okay, 1 2 1 2. Okay. All right, we're giving this away. Okay? This microphone. It's USB. It's a USB mic. It's a little tabletop mic. This is brand new. I've actually had this for like forever, but I never used it. I unboxed it. I was going to do a review for it. Never went around to doing it, but I was digging around for something to give away tonight, and I saw this laying on the floor. So we're giving this away tonight. All right. So if you want to win this, and hey, if you want to do your own show and use this microphone, make sure. Well, that's the wrong thing. It's got the same photo on it.
Damn it.
Oh, use StreamYard. Use StreamYard to do your shows. We use StreamYard here. Most people use StreamYard. And if you'd like to use StreamYard, because it is StreamYard, click the link, right? Wherever the link is. There it is. The best part about StreamYard is that you can customize your live streams with your own branding, logos, and overlays. It's about making it unique to you instead of copying Johnny. Try it. Click that link. Click the link. Get StreamYard. And if you need a microphone with your StreamYard show, we have it right here. You can win it. There it is. Sounds great, huh?
It didn't sound bad for what it is.
No, it's awesome. All right, you guys ready? You guys ready? Hello? All right, we're going to spin. So if you're ready to win, actually, can we get to 300 views live first? That's all we ask. Everybody, refresh your browsers. Are you okay?
Yeah. Trying to pick up a pickup. Pick. Got it.
I gave away a guitar pick earlier today, actually. Everybody
Michael.
refresh. What?
Michael's, right?
Michael Anthony.
Michael Anthony, yeah.
Michael Anthony. Refresh your browsers. We only need about 10 of you to refresh your browsers right now. We want to, and see, the reason I say that, not only to get more views on the show, which, I mean, that's the real reason, but also I want to get you guys to the freshest part. Does it make sense? The freshest part of the video.
Most recent. Yeah.
The most recent.
Hey, does this strap make this guitar look fat?
It looks like the fingerboard, sort of. That's wild.
This strap was gifted to me.
Oh, right on. That's cool. Refresh your browsers, you guys. We got 51 people in here. This is awesome. See, doing the show earlier like this, we end on a high note of a bunch of people in here. So that's good too.
High note?
Yeah. You got an ad for a Shure microphone, Lewis? There you go. See, I told you, they're all listening. You know? They're all listening right now. Huh? They hear it all.
Computer, do you work for the NSA?
No, I'm designed to protect your privacy. Your data is never shared with the government unless a request meets legal requirements and Amazon's policies. You can read Amazon's full
Computer, stop.
note.
When I was a kid, I dreamed of having something like that because, Star Trek.
Uh-huh.
So
now you're like, computer, shut up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ron, you live at 123 Street.
5th Street.
Computer, be quiet. Ron, the broken window in your house is in the back, and you have 900 guitars. Computer, shut up. Okay.
I think 900 would be a little bit too much for me.
Ron, you want me to open the door for them? Here it is.
850, yeah, 900, no. 900 would be very excessive.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Ron, I'll let them right in. I'll make them a drink while you're sleeping. Okay.
There's a movie on
Pluto. Is it free?
Well, there's a lot, but it's either on Max.
Okay. Max? You mean Cinemax?
Well, just
remember those
just
movies?
Max, yes. No, it's Max, or it might even be Amazon Prime movies, and it's
Amazon Prime.
It's about an AI house and how things go horribly wrong.
Oh no!
Computer, are you AI?
I like to imagine myself a bit like an aurora borealis, a surge of charged multicolored photons dancing through the atmosphere.
Computer, what's your favorite color?
I like ultraviolet. It glows with everything.
Can you hear it?
Barely, yeah. Right, Carlos? Hey, Carlos. Dudes.
Wait.
All right, everybody, refresh your browsers. Refresh your browsers.
Computer, who is Johnny Bean?
Johnny Bean is a kid character from the comic strip Johnny Bean from Happy Bunny Green featured in the Beano.
Is that
he is
true?
known for causing mischief in the town of Happy Bunny Green.
Must be.
Wow. Yeah. That might be true.
There's a comic book or comic strip called Johnny Bean, apparently.
Years ago on one of these shows, somebody made a Wikipedia page about me.
Oh, there you go.
And then Wikipedia took it down. They got rid of it. Janice, tweet Wikipedia and tell them we need a Wikipedia page. Okay. All right. We actually do need one. Actually, there might be one now. You know? Not that I Google myself. Johnny Bean Wiki. Johnny Bean. There's a John Bean. John Bean. John Bean. Okay. Yeah, Ryan. That sounds like it. All right. Refresh your browsers, you guys. We got 50 people in here. This is awesome. You guys are awesome, man. 50. We just need 10 more views on the live video. Can we get 10 more? Can you guys refresh your browsers? Plus, we want to give away the microphones. We want to make sure you guys are here live. Okay? So, do the refresh. All right. 98. Oh! 2 more. We'll be at the 10,800. 2 more subscribers. Thank you. Should have been on the album. Should have been on the album. When are you going to jump on the show, man? You got to jump on here with us at some point, man. Should have been on the album. Has a great channel. Okay. All right. Flying Pickle is here. Hey, Flying Pickle, you're a channel member. Right on. Thank you. All right. All right. You guys ready for the big giveaway? The microphone?
Drum roll, please.
There we go. And it does work. We tried it twice. G, I don't know. I haven't talked to him. Although he did call in that one time, but I don't know. What? Absolutely, man. Would love to. I'm on holiday soon, so we'll have to make it happen. Should have been on the album, definitely. Definitely. Jump on here. We'll talk about some stuff that should have been on the album. And you guys, check out his channel. It's awesome. All right. All right. You guys ready? All right. Here we go. This is for the microphone. Let's open this up. And again, I hate to say it. If you've won in the past 30 days, you're disqualified. Okay. So I do have a list here, so I can see the winners. Dun, dun, dun. I think we have that one. Oh, it's that one.
Oh no. Oh,
oh yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I can see the last month's worth of winners here. So unfortunately, if it lands on one of those names, we can't. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't. And Jeff Davidson. You'll probably win, actually. You fell asleep? Actually, dude, rewind the video. You won. We called your name for about 20 minutes. Just kidding. And why'd you fall asleep? This show's awesome. Just kidding. You guys, no sleeping. Okay? Don't go to sleep. See, no sleep for you. That's right. See, we're going an hour earlier now, so you guys can go to sleep at a decent hour. Instead of sitting here at 4 in the morning, wishing we would end the show already.
Damn, how much longer?
Come on, Johnny. I'm going to go back to bed. I was dreaming something better than what you're talking about right now.
I was on stage.
I was on stage. I was on stage yesterday. Well, I wasn't really on stage. Well, you saw the footage. I'm laying in bed right now. Zach, come on. Yeah, we're just kidding.
That's how you know it was Johnny Carson, because you had to look like this. So that's him.
Grape Ape. What's that? Me win. Me like prize. Well, you might win, because you just said something.
Yes.
Yeah. You guys ready? We need 4 more refreshes of your browsers. Everybody, refresh your browser right now, at least 4 times each. Okay. Johnny B needs a Wikipedia page. Thank you, Jadish, for the tweet.
Thank you,
Janice. Oh my God. Janice, if you want, if you got nothing to do, you can actually create that Wikipedia page yourself.
Johnny strangling himself.
No, no.
And the hook comes from the side of the screen, pulls you out. Exit stage left.
Don Rickles, what are you doing here? All right. Oh, wait, where's the giveaway?
Look what Grape Ape wrote.
Scared of, yeah. Don't worry, they left 2 months ago. They're not here anymore. Okay. Okay, let's share the screen. All right.
My name is Gene Simmons.
From Kiss. Look at this, 64 entries. You guys are awesome, man. Look at this. We're at 300 views live. Thank you. All right, this microphone is awesome. Whoever wins this, you know, you can make your own show, or maybe, you know, you can be a guest on this show, and we can actually see you talking into the microphone.
There you go. That'd work.
Hey, that might be cool. So, okay, we're giving this away. It's a desktop microphone. I know it's pretty short. It's pretty small. Like your desk is like down here. That's as tall as it gets. So there we go. It would be like that. All right, you guys ready to win? Janice, can I get a thumbnail from this, please?
That's what she said.
I said thumbnail, not toenail.
Oh.
What's a toenail? What? Okay. You guys ready? I have a very important speech to say. Okay, we're about to spin. We're spinning to give away this microphone.
Woo, doggy.
So again, if you won in the past 30 days or so, you're disqualified. I do see some names here. I can go back. I'll go back to about... Yeah. Well, I think we know. I think we'll know. Okay. Would that work on a smartphone? No, it won't. It's USB. So it'll work like...
They making adapters?
They might, but I would think something on a smartphone would... Well, I mean, the way I have it hooked up... The way I had it hooked up is through a what is this? What is this called? We talked about this nonstop for a while. It was hilarious.
Dongle.
There's a dongle. This is a dongle. Okay. This is the tutu.
Woo.
The tutu dongle. This one's not pink. Okay. So this is how this was hooked up into my laptop. And you guys heard it. It sounded awesome. Dongle. That's right. Everybody in the chat say dongle. The magic word tonight is dongle. Everybody say dongle. Will this... Oh shit. Whoops.
We're going viral.
It landed on my laptop, which is now broken as well. Yeah, everybody in the chat say dongle. Okay, so it plugs into your dongle. This goes directly into your dongle. And then that plugs into whatever, via USB. Right? You can win a busted mic, yeah. Okay, this mic might be broken now, but you can still win it. All right, and actually, I'll make sure it still works.
Hey, I'm going to send you a picture to show before we leave.
Okay.
This actually has to do with music.
Music.
Yeah.
We got 64 entries. You guys are awesome. And hey, I'll just let me show you guys. It does work. Where is it? 1 2 1 2 1 2. Here it is. 1 2 1 2. I'm going to mute my mic. And then now you should hear me through this.
There you go.
It works. I think.
It does.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. It has a
actually sounds better now that it fell.
It does?
Yeah.
It has a volume on it. So sorry, I get echo, so I can't talk because all I hear is echo. So there we go. Okay, so the microphone does work. See? It works. What? That's from you?
Yeah, I just sent it.
Oh, yeah. They do look similar.
Yeah.
I saw that guy on the Amazon. He was signing.
Like this?
No. Not like that. Okay, this still works. See? All right, so you can win this. It sits on your desk.
That's not working now. The little lights aren't twinkling, Clark.
Wait a minute, it was working. But now it's red. Let's try it one more time. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Looks like your mic was unplugged. Now it says, oh, wait, I got to, wait. Oh, there it is. It's muted. It was muted. That's why you couldn't. That's why you couldn't hear it.
Right?
All right.
Wait, that's the, wait a minute. Oh, it's the wrong, hang on. It's the wrong one. Audio. Oh, here we go.
All right. Now we're back. See, it works.
Right. It's working.
It works. It works. It works awesome. It sounds great. All right. You guys ready? We're going to spin now. Hello? Hello, you're on the... Hey, this is Coast to Coast with Ron Gunner. You're on the air. Wait, you say that.
Oh, wait, hold on.
East of the Rockies line, you're on the air, Coast to Coast in Art Bell.
Hi, is this Ron?
Yes. Who do you think it is? You're supposed to say, is it me? And I'm supposed to say, well, only you would know.
Is it me?
Only you would know.
Okay.
Sounds like you, though.
I am here?
Yeah, I think you are.
Hello?
Yeah.
No,
this
it's
JC?
not broken. Is it broken?
This JC?
Is this broken?
No, I hear you.
You can hear me now.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris King, what's up, man? Listen, I'm calling in. Okay. All right. Anyway, yeah. So see, it works.
JC.
It works.
JC,
it works. It works.
Now, only people who ever watched Art Bell would know about JC or listen to Art Bell.
I listened to Art Bell, but I'm not sure who that is.
JC was the one that was his God's 10-star general. And he always was going to throw the sinners in the boiling pit of sewage.
JC, well, that must be where Phil Hendry got the idea for General Johnson Jameson.
No, probably.
Who's the guy he would call in? He was the inventor. He was always making weird inventions, and it would always mess up. It would always screw up every time he would do something, and that was the joke.
JC actually sounded like this. I'm God's 10-star general, and I'm going to throw those sinners that listen to the Art Bell show into a boiling pit of sewage.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, and then Art would go,
JC, you're on live.
And JC would say, there's Art's real voice right there.
There we go. Okay, so this does work. We tried it a couple times. All right, we're going to spin.
It even survived the fall test.
Yeah, I know. That was awesome. What's that doing, though? Okay. Hey, watch out. What? Okay.
Flying over Area 51 sky prop, yeah.
Okay. All right. I took Laz's wrench away, and now he's warning me about stuff. The one time you could have used your wrench, Laz, you don't even have it. Okay, it's okay.
Laz is wrenchless.
Okay. All right, you guys, we're going to spin for the microphone. Whoever wins, there's the number down there. Text me. Oh, and let's do this, because usually when most people don't win, they just leave right away. Thank you to all our channel. Well, not actually on this channel, no, but on some of them. Thank you for all our channel members. You guys are awesome. Thank you for your continued support for this channel and these shows. Don't forget, tomorrow night, this is Saturday night. Tomorrow night, guitar ASMR, I think. Yeah, right?
Yes.
Yeah, guitar ASMR tomorrow night.
There's a pedal you don't have now.
No, I don't have that pedal anymore. I need to get one. Janice, can you tweet me? Can you send a tweet saying Electroharmonics, Johnny needs the Andy Summers pedal? Thank you. You can tag everybody in the tweet. Andy Summers, Electroharmonics. Okay. And then don't forget, we got interviews coming up Sunday nights.
17th and January 7th.
Yes. So tune in. What time is ASMR? ASMR, I think I'm doing an hour earlier too. I think I'm moving the Saturday and Sunday night shows to an hour earlier now. 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, I think. Because I like the earlier. Having it earlier now, it seems better. Maybe.
Me like it.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We're going to spin. Nobody has won yet. Somebody's about to win. Although, again, if you've won recently, I will let you know. All right. All right, the winner probably is...
No prize for you.
The winner might be... Timothy Lay. Has Timothy won recently? I can look through here. A lot of applause. I'm assuming everybody at home is applauding right now. Do you guys applaud these shows?
Yes. Or we can do the, what is it, the golfer's clap?
Yeah. All right. Congratulations, Timothy Lay.
Congratulations.
You are the winner. Send me a text message, 415-952-3263.
Now, is he here?
I don't know. Is he here? Timothy? Timothy? Hello? Is he in the chat?
I don't think he is.
In the chat, you guys. Is he here? Yes or no? In the chat, type yes or no if he is here. And Timothy, if you are here, type yes or no if you're here.
No, I'm not here. I wish having a great time.
Everybody type Timothy in the chat. Everybody type Timothy in the chat.
Having a great time on vacation. Wish I was there.
Wait a minute.
To the moon, Alice. To the moon.
Timothy. Everybody in the chat say Timothy.
I don't think he's here.
Timothy. Timothy. Timothy.
So is that a redraw?
Well, if he's not here. Oh, he fell asleep? Okay. Okay, we're going to redraw. Microphone. Hey, computer.
Who loves you, baby? Computer, who loves you, baby?
Hello, Kojak. Always a pleasure.
Did you hear what it said?
No.
I said, hey, who loves you? It says, hello, Kojak. Always a pleasure.
Oh, my goodness. I'll try
Wow.
that. Hey, Siri. Who loves you, baby?
I found this on the web.
Oh, great.
Here, listen.
That doesn't help.
Computer, who loves you, baby?
Thanks for saying I love you.
Oh, no.
No, computer, stop.
No.
Well, it said Kojak.
Mm-hmm. Everybody at home. Hey, Siri. No, not you. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to them.
One option is talking stick response.
No, no, no. I'm not talking to you. Oh, I can ask this. Wow, that wouldn't make sense. Siri doesn't understand that. Anyway, okay. All right. Timothy obviously is not here. We'll spin again. Tim is here? Wait, he is
wait,
here?
there it is. Yeah, there it
there
is.
you are. Timothy, did you know you won?
You almost lost it, man.
Who woke you up?
Now 56 other people are saying, damn it.
Spin again. Thanks. Love the show. He says spin again.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Wait, is that really you? Wait, Carlos says Timothy says spin again. Timothy, wait a minute. Is that you? Where were you? Did you fall asleep too? Because actually we were sleeping just a little bit ago, and then we woke up and we did the giveaway.
He put a thumbs up, so.
He said spin again. According to Carlos, he says spin again. So Carlos Berry. All right, he says spin again.
Draw again.
All right, the winner of the $1 million lottery ticket that I found today goes to Timothy. You didn't know that? The winner is S. Sticks.
That is he here? Or are they here?
S. Sticks. Are you here? This is going to end up being a 4-hour show. Everybody's saying not here either. Not here. S. Sticks. We need like a... Should we do it like a timer?
I'd say 1 minute.
I need to get one of those things. I'm going to have one of those things back here that like spins around, that it picks a color. And then I'm going to have to do like one of those timers that you do for like 30 seconds. Excuse me. Sticks woke up.
Well, this is...
Wait, are they here? Everybody say sticks in the chat. Sticks. Sticks.
It's just a grand illusion. There's...
Ah. Sticks.
He probably went and sailed away.
That's Sticks. Where are you? Hurry up, because I have to use the bathroom soon.
Tommy Shaw's yelling for you. Dennis DeYoung wants back in. He's in a renegade.
Back in what?
Sticks.
He wants back in the house? Well, who sings for Sticks now?
I don't know. He sounds just like... Dennis DeYoung left years ago.
Left where?
The band.
The band? He wasn't in the band. He was in Sticks.
Well, he left Sticks in the 80s. I guess he's not here.
All right, we'll spin one more time, and wherever it lands next, you guys need to either wake up.
This is a record show for putting people to sleep.
Janice is like on the phone right now, calling people. Wake up! You won. Spin again. Actually, I do need to take a break. Everybody, we're going to take a quick break. Actually, I'll show you guys the footage from earlier again, because it'll give you... Do you need to take a break? Or you're okay?
I'm fine. I am the machine.
I am the machine.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, you never heard that Brett, I can't think of his last name. Comedian. No. He's the guy that always does his routine shirtless.
No, I have not heard of that.
Yeah, he talks about being in college and taking Russian, and then actually not learning it. And then he goes to Russia on a field trip because he needed a grade, and he's tried to learn. He learned Russian there by the Russian mob. And they end up with he's trying to tell him something. He ended up saying something. He's telling him he was the machine. So the rest of the trip, they kept saying, "Hey, the machine is here. The machine come in here and drink vodka." Brent or something.
Okay. For most of you guys, there'll be an ad right now. So you're about to see an ad. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and play that footage from earlier. Actually, do I want to do that? Because I'm going to get copyright for it anyway. Because when I uploaded it, it told me I had copyright on it. Because I played that riff. It knew what it was. Well, I played it already. So, okay. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to get something to eat. We're going to spin again. Burger. We're going to spin again. Okay. Add time. Okay. Obviously, S Sticks isn't here. Timothy, you are here, though. Okay. I guess we'll spin again. I'm going to play this. This is from my gig yesterday. I'll play this again, and then we'll be right back. So nobody, don't go anywhere. And it looks like we'll be at 4 hours. Wow. All right. Be right back. This is from last night. Hey, what's up, dudes? Johnny Bean here. Yeah, sorry, I said I was going to stream this gig live, but the internet here wasn't really happening, so I didn't stream it. Some of it was recorded, so if you're wondering, I ended up having to use the Kramer. I used the Kramer Beretta Special, EVH Special. Had that as backup. And then this is my setup right here. There's the set list. I'll talk more about this gig on a future show. But anyway, I just want to show you guys the setup here a little bit. There you go. All right, rock on, dudes. See you guys on the next one. Johnny Bean TV.
You probably recognize this song. Yes, we just consider that.
It's all jokes. My turn? Yes. Thank you so much. All right. S Sticks, are you here?
No. No.
Everybody actually did go to sleep. Everybody is sleeping. All right. I'm in the green room now, you guys. All right, we're spinning again. You guys ready? I think Ron was sleeping.
No.
Peggy, that's right. I'm
Peggy
getting ready
was
for
sleeping?
GTA. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, my
All
Call
right.
of Duty buddies want to know why I wasn't here at 1.
Oh! Yeah. See, you guys, we're gamers, so we get ready to play our games and stuff. All right, we'll spin again. Hopefully that person's here, and hopefully they haven't won recently. All right. Here we go. The winner is Rico B.
I don't think they're here.
I know Rico B hasn't won for a while. Is Rico B here? We will sit here for the next 20 minutes waiting for Rico B. Janice, can you wake up Rico? Peggy. He was here earlier. Music Therapy Labs. Everybody in the chat. Rico, Rico, Rico. Rico B, Rico B, Rico B. Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wow. I didn't know it'd be so hard to give away a broken microphone. Just wait until I give away that guitar. The winner will be here instantly. Open the door. It's Rico. Is Rico here? Nice watermelon guitar. Yeah, I would play that, man.
That's an ESP.
Oh, right on. Actually, let me give you guys a background really quickly here. Let's see.
I was thinking it would show up on the shirt, but it doesn't.
Oh, there we go. Oh, because your shirt's...
Yeah. That don't make sense.
Actually, oh, it's not doing that because you don't have a green screen.
Ah, okay.
If you're using a green screen, like that's what this is behind me. This is an actual green screen. Although the what do you call it is a little messed up. But if I hold up something that's green, like this, it's invisible. Actually, let's look at this. Adam, FU Tone, sent me a Christmas card. Happy holidays. Let's see if the green guitars... Yeah, the green guitars vanish in the card. See? You can tell which ones are green.
Yeah, send him that picture and say, look, your card had holes in it.
Adam, thank you again, man. Look at that. See? Oh, no!
You got green teeth?
You can tell I didn't brush these teeth. Those
the green
my
veins
hand,
in your hand.
The back of my hand is dirty too. Wait a minute. All right, I'm not going to fix this because we're. Okay, is Rico here?
No.
Okay. All right. One more time. Thank you, Carlos. Because I do need to do some GTA, and he needs to do some whatever it is that you do.
Wait a minute. People.
So I need a good solid hour of GTA. Yeah. So if you had a green screen and you're wearing green, you would totally blend into that. Yeah.
That is an ESP M1 custom.
Did you say that's the ESP watermelon custom?
M1.
M1. All right. We're going to spin one more time because Laz needs to go to sleep. All right. You guys ready? And again, unfortunately, if it lands on a name, I can see the names in the past month. So if it lands on a name we recognize, we'll have to spin again. But it looks like this is almost going to be a 4-hour show. Thank you, everybody, for watching this.
Yes. Thank you for the 3 people that are left.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Somebody is going live on Twitch. What? All right.
Well, no one will be going dead on Twitch.
I will be, because I'll be getting GTA'd up. All right, here we go. The winner is, and again, if it lands on a name, we G. Butchnoff. Wait a minute,
he's here. Well, at least he was.
G, are you here? And when was the last time you won? I'm scrolling back. I know G has won. Okay, G won a purple skull on here. I'd see that. Oh, that was a while ago. That was way over a month ago. G, you won. You won a microphone that I broke tonight accidentally. Yeah, you won a pick holder, but it was a while ago. So you're here.
Respect, man. Respect.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus, G knows where to find me at the NAMM show. So, G, this is yours, I swear.
Good night, Laz.
Good night, Laz. Love you. Okay. G.
Flip that, somebody.
This is... G, this microphone is yours, man. Send me a message, and I will get that to you. Okay? Right on. Right on. Good morning. What's up, man? Oh, it can be personally delivered to you from Music Therapy Laz. I can personally deliver it to G. Okay. Well, G, you know, if we give this to Laz, you'll never see it. And if I give it to Laz, he'll most likely try to use it on his show next week. So it'll be used by Laz, too. It might be better than the snowball. I think it actually is.
Man, it's hard to play guitar when you ain't got hands.
Oh, my goodness. Right on. G, you're the winner. You're the winner. So I can either send that to you or Laz can deliver it to you, I guess. Either one. Oh, my arm. Oh, you can see. That's horrible. All right. I got Grand Theft Auto I got to get to. If you guys want to keep hanging out, Jeff Davis is going to sleep. I'll be live on Twitch doing some GTA. Okay? So for the next hour, I'll be live on Twitch doing Grand Theft Auto. So come on back. All right, you guys. Thanks for watching again. See you guys tomorrow.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for watching. You guys are awesome. Johnny Bean, Ron Gunner, Straturday Night. Thank you again. Have a good night. Good night.
TV? Johnny Bean TV?
Johnny Bean TV.
Do you find beans often? Do you have magic beans?
Yeah, that's my name.
Oh, okay.
That's my name.
Oh, cool. Watching Johnny Bean TV.
Right, appreciate it. All right. Oh my God! You're getting that union coin too. You're doing all right. Thanks, man. Super appreciate you, man. Have a good
Wow.
day, okay?
Thank you.
Cheers.
Wait, who won again? I need to put their name in the thing. You guys, wake up. See you guys tomorrow night.